it's girl time now. We're gonna be just having a little early morning girl time. We're gonna talk. We're gonna hang out. I might react to something here in a minute, but first I'm just gonna put on my makeup. We're gonna say good morning. So good morning, my three viewers, my early morning three viewers. How are we doing today? I'm just gonna throw on something really gentle on the skin, and then we're just gonna see where that takes us. I have a video here that somebody recommended to me, and I really do want to react to this. I think it's going to be a fun time for all involved. Actually, I forgot to turn on the light here. It'll turn on. That would be so great if it was back. Okay, no, we're going to be in the dark. So, I got some stuff here. I've got a video here from Turkey Tom called The Furry Family Murders. That's going to be really fun to react to. Apparently Sunday streamed last night, and so that's going to be an interesting little review. I'm going to have to go through and watch. I have no idea what the fuck Sunday was streaming about, but we love my little Crash Out King, and it's going to be super duper fun. It's going to be super chill. This here is the beauty of Joseon tinted sunscreen. So like I said, I'm not putting on anything super duper fucking crazy right now. Just throwing on some sunscreen, and then I'll do like a little lip kit here. But how are we doing today? How are y'all doing? I gotta admit, though, when I stream super early like this, I do feel a little bit like that one video of the guy who played Commander Riker be asking a bunch of questions in the void. It's a really good video. Okay, here we go. Might just do a little gaming later too. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw myself up on live and see what happens. So, just throwing out a little sunscreen because I'm gonna go out later today and get my oil changed. And I have D&D tonight. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a really fun time for everyone involved. I do see we are steadily increasing in viewers here, so we have 4 now, which is nice for somebody who's only doing her second stream ever. It's gonna be great. Oh god. I should put on the lipstick first, actually. Oh. And marked over 3. Okay, so I have a video here from Turkey Tom that I'm going to react to here called The Furry Family Murders, for those who... Yeah, I knew. And then we're going to talk about... We're going to react to President Sunday stream from last night. We're just going to see what happens. Apparently, my arch nemesis, redheaded YouTuber, is like back in the fucking channel, or back in Malcolm's server, which is going to be a lot of fun to torment. Yeah, I'm just putting makeup on my bare fingers. I know, it's a little crazy, but it works. And this is just going to cut down on the shine, which is important when you're on camera. And I'm not gonna like, I might put some mascara. All this done. And then we can get started. Come on. There we go. That's perfect. I am running out of powder, but it's okay because I have like 3 more containers in my living room right now. But Okay, let me put on my mascara and then my glasses, and then we can I do it? So just kind of like an easy, breezy, beautiful, no makeup look. And I recently started a coral girly, which is really fun. And my handy. Oh, hi, Markle. Yeah, thank you. I'm very chill. For some reason I didn't see your messages probably because I had this thing in the way. This is my makeup box. It's, my caboodle. I got my Veronica from Heather's here. I've got my Divine here. Don't tailgate me. I have rabies. Um, what's your damage? And then Cloud. So it's all the things that are the most important to me right there. Well, okay. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay, so apparently they are. I love that. So all of those stickers came from a very good friend of mine's store. She has an online store. I'm gonna post the link to it here in the chat in a second. I love Heather's. I am a big fan of everything that woman has been in, and the name is escaping me. Winona Ryder. I'm a big fan of everything Winona Ryder. So my very good friend, uh, Christina, has a vintage shop that you can shop at online. It is called Hello to Lula. I am going to be posting it here in the chat. If you want to go there, support a small business, buy some cute clothes. There's a lot of like stuff that was like worn by celebrities, or just really cool vintage finds that I think you can really enjoy. We're not going to have an echo there. We're not doing that. So I'm dropping that in the chat right now. And that's super duper fun. And then now we are going to really buckle in. Now this is super fun. I did just add this recently. I don't know if you saw it when I started up the stream, but we have a new little feature here. I actually added in transitions, and I don't know why, but for some reason my chat is not showing up, even though I know that I enabled chat. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. So, look at that. I have a cute little transition thing here. I don't know why my chat isn't working. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to go into settings here. I know I've enabled the chat. Let's go stream, output, video, hotkeys, advanced. Okay. I've disabled stream delay, which is great. Oh, yeah, they're amazing. Christina's amazing. Her clothing is all really, really amazing. So if you can, purchase from there. I'm not like paid by her or anything like that to do that. I just really, really love my friend and I want to support her amazing business. So I do have show chat. I don't know what the dink is going on there. Let me just go into advanced chat overlay here and see if I can maybe mess with the settings. They are open source properties. Let's see. Open app settings. Customization. Chat options. Okay. So it should have just had something pop up. Ay, Dios mío. I'm gonna try a different one later, I guess. Because for some reason, my chat's not working. And I don't know why. But we will figure that out later. Hold on. Let me look this up. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to fix this real quick. How to enable chat on Streamlabs. Okay, let me see if I can add the chat box widget. Add source. Add source. Theme. Chunky. I don't know. I thought that adding the advanced chat overlay would work, but it didn't. So I'm just gonna go with boxed. And then we'll close. And okay, let me type something in my channel here really quickly, and we're just gonna see what happens. Let me switch to camera focus really quickly just while I do this. Where's Girltime? I just forgot to add this. Add source. Okay. Let me just see. I don't know why the chat doesn't show up. Oh, okay, now it shows up. I don't know why we're doing it like this, but it's so weird. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Okay, so now we're gonna react to this. We're gonna do this. And it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna put that there for now. And I'll deal with it later.
2016, emergency services received a call. On the other end of the line was a 6-year-old girl saying she and her younger sister were scared. Their older sister had gone missing, and the 3 other adults in the house were dead. This is the Yost family murders. Our story begins in Fullerton, California, the home of the Yost family.
So it's
Chris
not just
Yost
me.
was the head of the household, and although
that's good to know. That's really good to know.
Though he made his living through a variety of odd jobs, most of his time was spent working on cars. Whenever he wasn't working, however, he played the drums and guitar. His wife, Jennifer, was a stay-at-home mom who ran a store on Etsy where she sold homemade jewelry. The couple had 3 daughters, and despite being a low-income household, they lived perfectly fine lives. However, there was one thing that set them apart from other families.
Chalker. Green chalker. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just wanted a cute little chat box that looked like an old school PC hanging out here on my screen. But I guess it's not working. And I'm going to KMS myself immediately over it. I just want fun little things for people to play with. Actually, let me go to the widget store here really quickly. Maybe I can just find something else. Maybe I find something else that works, you know? I'm just going to search chat. Let's see here. Yeah, advanced chat overlays. Compatible with Twitch. Okay, so it's not compatible with YouTube chat. That's why. I'm going to throw myself in a river. I'm gonna throw myself in a river. I guess advanced chat overlay just isn't compatible with YouTube chat.
As both parents were artistically inclined, they yearned for something more than just a monotonous home life. Jen would make several posts about her slight dissatisfaction with life as a stay-at-home mom, specifically due to her lack of social interaction, having a bad day, sort of feeling down and depressed and lonely, needing company or to get out of the house. Just one of those days I want to lay down and cry or cuddle with someone alone. In 2012, this inclination to pursue alternative endeavors led Jennifer to the furry community. She created
This is the beginning of the end right here. All right. First of all,
an account on the website Fur Affinity.
We
Her
don't.
profile's bio read, "I am a artist. I
calling CPS on furries. I'm doing it. I'm kind of starving right now, and it's really
enjoy
early in the morning,
jewelry,
but I kinda wanna go to
writing,
McDonald's.
drawing, painting, photo editing, photography. I also do fetish modeling, costume makeup,
Fetish.
costume design, clothing alteration,
Okay. In repair, I'm a very nurturing person, yet I am protective, especially when it comes to my kids and close friends, blah, blah, blah. I don't care much about people's feelings, depending on how you see it. It could be a positive thing or a negative thing. Oh, this is the most cringe, try-hard shit I've ever seen in my life. Okay.
and repair. I'm a very nurturing person, yet I'm very protective, especially when it comes to my kids and my close friends. I don't like seeing anyone upset. Ask anyone who knows me. Based on her profile, we can see that her fursona,
Okay, we gotta judge the persona here. We've gotta judge the persona. We've got the Hot Topic color palette here, of course. The purple, the lime green, the black. Very, very Burning Crusade, very Legion, very, very my favorite movie is Beetlejuice. It's definitely giving like adult Hot Topic. Like adult Nightmare Before Christmas fans, like kind of somebody who has a Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo, which is the
furry
vibe.
alter ego was some kind of green-horned demon dog. As her bio read, she also posted some suggestive content, which naturally attracted her to join DeviantArt, looking for like-minded furries. Like her Fur Affinity profile, her bio on DeviantArt also emphasized how much she cared about her family and her close friends. She posted across various websites under a few online aliases, such as Jen Ma, meaning Jennifer, mother, as well as the Jaded Raven. While Jennifer was dedicated and active on her accounts, she wasn't a particularly popular member of the community, or Popufur as they would call it. However, she maintained a good standing, especially since she was careful about how she juggled her home life as a mother and her furry lifestyle. Ever since she began partaking in it, she made an effort to balance her life, which resulted in her introducing her eldest daughter, Caitlin, to the furry community. Eventually, Caitlin also got her own profile on Fur Affinity, and much like her mother, she was also an amateur artist, offering commissions free of charge for anyone who wanted them. Hello, I am Daydreamer Foxwolf. I am an artist that's still learning, but I'm pretty good at what I do. I am open for requests, mostly all the time. All you have to do is send me a note. I am a hugger, not a fighter. And all I have to say to people who hate me, haters gotta hate. Sorry. She was also pretty active on Facebook, where she shared tidbits about her life, one of them being that she wasn't just a furry, but a brony as well, meaning she was a fan of My Little Pony. Although she was already in contact with a fellow community member and trying to design her own fursuit from scratch, Caitlin started saving money, trying to scrounge together $630 so that she could purchase a professional suit. Keep in mind that so-called good fursuits will often run for thousands of dollars. Caitlin and her mother also went beyond simply interacting with fellow furries online, as they frequently attended various conventions where Caitlin was often seen with friends, wearing their fursuit heads. In this particular video, we can see her badge is marked with minor, and given the video is from 2014,
something tells me that this isn't going to end well. I don't know what could possibly be giving you that impression. It might be the furry family murders part, but I don't know. I think it all works out. It probably
she would have been 15 years old at the time. On the surface, it looks like Caitlin lived a normal, healthy life for
I know that guy. I know this guy. I've met this guy.
a kid, even if the degree of her participation in the furry community was a bit unusual for someone her age. However, once you prod deeper, it's clear she was struggling with some serious issues, and she made no effort to keep these issues private. On her Twitter, she often spoke about drinking hard liquor, usually in relation to her furry lifestyle, and occasionally paired with casual drug usage. Given at this point she was 17, and teenagers in high school do drink or do other dumb things, but in Caitlin's case, her substance issue appeared to be connected to her being bullied at school and not having the best relationship with her
Okay,
family,
so
both of which she spoke about
became a
openly.
furry,
The
started
bullying in
drinking.
particular was attributed to her
Okay,
appearance,
this isn't
and
great.
perhaps also because of her insecurity about her looks. She started dating relatively
It is
early, and
not
with a
going
guy
down a
that
good
was 3
path.
years older than her, no less. On its own, this relationship seemed harmless, but it establishes that her parents had no issue with her dating someone older at that time, and this will become relevant
This is
later
not
on.
gonna end
Despite her
well.
also having problems with her family, Caitlyn grew pretty close to her mom, probably as they bonded over their interest in the furry community. While her social life at school wasn't doing too good, her mom could provide her with the alternative, attending conventions and fursuit meetups together. One specific social circle they
Okay,
were members
this is
of
feeling
was
a little
La Habra
wholesome.
Fur Bowling, a California-based furry
I don't know what it is, but furries fucking love bowling. Furries love bowling for some reason. Every single city, I've lived in a lot of different cities. Every single city I've lived in, there is a local furry group and they all go bowling. I don't. Furries are the only people keeping bowling alleys in business.
group of friends who would get together and, well, bowl. And it's at this group that they would meet our next two people of interest. Frank Felix registered his Fur Affinity account in 2007, just 2 years after the site's creation. He was, by all means,
That's
a
when I made
tried
my
and
Fur
true
Affinity
member of the
account.
furry fandom. And you can tell just how dated it is now, considering his commission status is set to derp. His persona was a dragon, and he was a pretty edgy guy in the way a lot
Also-
of late 2000s and early 2010s
Also, dragon furries, like, typically are just, like, very, very insane. Bowling. I need you to send me that, because that sounds funny. I joined Fur Affinity in 2007. Yeah. Oh, God, it was a mess. I've been on Fur Affinity for a really long time. Um, Send me that video. Bowling. I joined Fur Affinity in 2007, a mere 22 years after the release of unrelated Belgian pop anthem, Pump Up the Jam.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up.
Sorry. Quick Pump Up the Jam break.
profiles were. I was kidnapped by a rogue government op. They turned me into a friggin' alien, only to find their weaknesses. Then, I escaped and lived a good life. Frank was a unique guy, to say the least. He listed his gender identity as switcher, meaning he fluctuated between being
Misspelled
male
switcher.
and female.
Talk about a great
Simultaneously
sign.
with his gender and furry identities, Frank was huge into firearms, and was a
Not a good
hardcore
sign.
military enthusiast.
I don't trust
On his
anybody who's,
profile,
like,
he lists his
super
range
duper into
accuracy,
guns.
and
I really
writes,
don't.
I shoot the whole bullet. That's 65% more bullet. I'm not really a gun guy, so someone in the comment section will have to fill me in on what this means. He also had a poem on his profile. I can now see what I really want in an intimate relationship,
Not
to which
rooting
I
for
am not
this.
really ready for
I'm
yet.
not
I
rooting
still
for
need to
this.
recover, but I need complete and wholehearted honesty, complete transparency between each other. If I can't get that, then I can do anything else. Because from the beginning, I am completely blunt and honest. I give the raw truth, and a lot of people hate that. As well, I dig for the truth, all sides of the story, not just one perspective. Other than that, I need someone who can show me my true worth, because to myself, I am still worth less than dirt
I'm
that
not
is
rooting
treaded
for this
on by
guy.
many. I am too broken to be repaired, too broken to be placed back together. A hollow excuse of a person that tries to make everyone else happy so they don't end up like me. Now, while I don't want to judge someone too harshly for being cringe and emo in the late 2000s, this guy wasn't a teenager. He was 25 years old when he met Caitlyn and had that as his Fur Affinity bio. He was wearing a gas mask in his DeviantArt profile picture with a visible V for Vendetta poster on his wall. I am the lone survivor of an experiment codenamed Black Poison, and I live with the memory that I lost 6 of my best friends trying to get away, but I fight on. While some of the art that he made and posted to his DeviantArt was pretty well done, it does seem that overall Frank was a bit stunted and immature, especially given
This is not the vibe. I want to watch the President Sunday VOD, but this is just how I'm killing. Okay, never mind. Someone just sent me the President Sunday VOD. We're switching tracks because I'm bored with this. We're copying the link. We're reacting to President Sunday live. I have not watched any of this.
I didn't know you and Sherry were.
Oh god, this is a lot. This layout is just really Not the best. Okay. Sunday starts conversing around 25 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna live react. I have no idea. Okay, someone just gave it to me. Someone just gave me the President Sunday stream. So we're gonna live react to this. I want to know what happens.
I knew. You're talking to me?
Yeah, didn't you get leaked DMs
Or just
about
me?
this? Weren't you
What,
getting
what
talked to by
information?
Straight
What
Raid about
information do you think? What information do you think I had that you didn't have?
this? Conversations with Straight Raid?
Conversations with Straight Raid. You needed conversations with Straight Raid to know that the leaks of Melina were non-consensual.
No.
Wait, there were Melina leaks? Wait. Wait, there were Melina links? I need someone to fill me in. Hold on. I need the tea. Someone give me the tea. What chat? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay.
Leaks of
But
those
I-
other people were
But
non-consensual.
hold on, I covered the Melina stuff.
I don't.
What
So you stayed.
What Melina stuff are they talking about? What the fuck are they talking about? What? I what is happening?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
No idea what's happening. Okay.
Connected with Destiny, despite the fact that he non-consensually shared of his ex-wife.
Yeah, Melina didn't want to pursue a case.
So what? What does that bear on you? Why'd you stick around?
Why'd you? Because I think that this could be like a major from him, and like I said I would like go with Pixie if she wanted to make a statement.
Major.
I didn't reach out to Melina,
but I'm
I
not talking about Pixie.
I talked to
I'm not
Pixie,
talking-
right?
I'm not talking about Pixie. I'm talking about his ex-wife. See, here's the
Okay.
thing. You didn't need Pixie to make the right decision in this case. You already knew that he shared his ex-wife's without
So
her
you-
consent.
You wanted me to basically what ban Destiny from my and say I don't
Wait.
associate with this.
Wait. Is this the same Melina that? Is this the same Melina that with the Poppy Zoppy stuff? The Poopy Zoopy? I need to know. I have to know. What the fuck is happening?
This guy anymore now that Melina
What do you mean? What do you mean?
has come out and said this was non-consensual.
I would expect that of a
I
man.
don't even
yes.
think. By the
No,
way,
not you.
by the way, the Melina thing wasn't even the worst thing, right?
Yeah, That's right.
The worst thing was almost certainly the gay recordings, right?
Gay recording.
You think so? Why?
Yeah, the gay audio recordings.
Why?
Wasn't it?
Why is that the worst thing? Why is that the worst thing?
Oh, sorry, the references, because non-consensually recording stuff's
references.
obviously the worst. Yeah.
Oh, that's more illegal. I don't see how that's any
Yeah.
different. How does that change it?
So
you
the
were
way I
So-
explained
wait,
this,
wait, just to be
necessarily
clear.
yeah,
worse.
you could
Hang on.
steamroll, or I could explain to you my
Tactfully,
thinking on this, right?
Well, I know what you're I know what your thinking is already. That's not really an issue here. Because
Okay.
let's be clear for a second. Like I already know exactly what happened. This is not like a mystery.
Okay.
I can tell you exactly what happened in January. You were already trying to get with Cherry, which is one of the reasons why when the leaked call came out, you all of a sudden
wouldn't.
had to switch your tune because
Okay.
you were compromised.
Why?
It's very simple.
You know that
I mean,
Cherry
I
and I were
know
not
what the
speaking
real
at this
answer
time, right?
is because I was
I do know you and Cherry.
speaking
I do know.
to
Hey, I do, as a
time
matter of
as
fact, know you and Cherry were not speaking at this time because she had some very upset conversations with me concerning you about that time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
So who's Cherry?
Yeah.
Okay, Oscar. Hi,
So
Oscar.
like let's be
Okay.
clear
Okay,
for a second.
Oscar, I
Let's
need
be
you to
clear
fill
for
me-
a second.
What's happening? What's happening here? I'm hearing about Melina leaks. I'm hearing about somebody named Cherry. I don't know who any of these people are, and I need the truth, man. I really, really need the cheese may here. Please fill me in. What's going on? What do you mean? Okay. Hi, Oscar. Welcome.
We are having this stream
Wait, do you
right
know-
now because
wait,
you
why
are
was she
you are
upset?
trying. You are having this stream right. I'm not going to tell you. We are
Okay.
having this stream right now because you are sort of blundering your way through to kind of like shrugging off the fact of the matter, which is you don't have any sex in your life. So you said the magic words, and now all of a sudden you're in too deep. And the person who freaks out about people using her is freaking out about you using her.
Okay, I mean that's
Okay.
I don't mind you having that interpretation.
Well, it's kind
When's
of a
the
fact.
last time you got laid,
The brute
Kristen?
fact of the
It's
matter
not a
is
You're
the
literally
brute-
just saying it's a fact.
It's a fact.
Okay.
Here's an
How
additional
much-
fact.
How much
Here's
money
an
do you
additional
have
fact.
that you could bet on
Here's
this?
an
How much
additional
money do you
fact.
have that you could bet on this?
Here's an additional fact. None. My channel is
I-
demonetized.
go ahead.
Here's an additional fact. Here's an additional fact.
I'm kind of on President
If
Sunday's
Cherry
side
had
here.
rejected you,
Okay.
you would still be sweeping for Destiny to this day the exact same way Dan is.
What?
Okay, that's
Wait,
true.
do you think
You would
we were
still-
dating
you
in
would still be-
January? You think we had something romantic in January?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no
So
idea.
if she rejected me, I
Definitely-
would have
definitely
taken
before
back
June.
my coverage.
Definitely
Hold on.
before June.
Hold on.
Definitely
Hold on.
before
no,
June.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what your take is. So you just said I would have gone back to sweeping for Destiny. So I would have taken back all my coverage and said, Destiny, take me back?
My take is you're a
People who sweep from Destiny are fucking cringe. Destiny's a lunatic.
slimy toady who would cover for a rape.
Oh, you're gonna totally back off of the claim you just made.
Wait. Are they talking about the leaks about Destiny being a super creep? Okay. Never mind. I'm caught up. Okay.
So you just
No, I
said
didn't.
I'd
I
be back
actually
to
doubled
sweeping
down.
for Destiny. I would be back to sweeping for Destiny. How?
Back to sweeping for Destiny. No, I think you would have continued sweeping for Destiny as you did before.
Okay, so
Let's
now
do
you're
the
claiming
exact
that
same-
before
You
this
played
stuff
the
came out,
exact same
I was
game
dating
Nick
Cherry.
Dorio did. You played the
No,
exact same
hold
game
on.
Nick Dorio did.
You
played
understand
the
what you
exact
just
same
claimed.
game Nick Dorio did.
Who are these
I
random
hope
women?
everybody
played the
understands
exact same
that what he
game.
claimed
Not
there
repeating
is
the
Repeating
exact
the
same
same
game
thing
Nick Dorio
over
did.
exactly
and
what
over
he
again.
claimed
I will
is
lose
that
my
I would have kept
mind.
sweeping, as in Cherry and I were
Yes.
dating before any of these allegations came out. That is his allegation here.
Nope, I think you were compromised before then.
No, you just said we were dating. You said if Cherry had rejected me, I would have been sweeping for Destiny all the same, implying Cherry didn't reject me and we were in a relationship.
Nope, that doesn't
That's what you
imply
just
that you're in a
argued.
Relationship. Nope.
How does it not?
I do
give me
also.
another
okay, I
possible
do
thing
also
there,
really
that
want
Cherry
to
didn't
react.
reject
to
me.
the
Probably
Maybe
you
it
were
is
angling
and
for
Cherry
it.
didn't reject
Probably
me
you were
before.
angling for it. Probably you told Cherry stuff. Probably you told Cherry
Retards
stuff in
fighting.
trust that compromised you. She knew too much about what you knew, or she knew too much about you, or she had things that you said.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. The point of the matter is, it took until Cherry had a recording of her, despite the fact that you had knowledge of multiple other people being recorded, for you to change anything. And now all of a sudden we find out that you were telling her shit that gave her false impressions as to your investment in a relationship. And now here we are.
Aiko, you have any thoughts on this? You think he's correct?
No, I'm not. I don't know what you guys are on about. I consider Cherry a friend. I support Cherry. Whatever Cherry says, that's what I got. So
Yep.
whatever you guys got is your speculation.
What about what Cherry said do you disagree with, J-Stock?
What about what I think you should trust her, and that's how she feels at this moment in time, and I think you should trust her on that.
No.
And,
Oh,
and if
you
you want to
trust
look
her
at
how
me
she
with like
feels?
a,
What about
if
facts?
you want to look at me, if you
What
want to
about
look at
facts?
me,
I don't want to
Okay,
look
go
at
ahead.
you. I really don't.
go ahead. No, go ahead. You have a point you want to make. Go ahead.
What specifically, what factual statement did Cherry make in any of her tweets that you disagree with? Not what does she feel, what facts?
I don't know what she factually claimed. I'm not gonna pull it up. You go
didn't
ahead
read
and say
them, really?
which one you want to press.
Oh, the emergency. There's not a real emergency. It's that I was lonely and bored, and it's early in the morning, and I needed girl time. The emergency is my attention. The emergency is I needed attention. That's what it was. Okay. So I kind of want to. I also have the. I'm gonna put this here just for next. I really, really want to react to this, which I know it's been done to death, but I need to give my take. Okay. Yeah, that's a valid emergency.
I definitely read them when they came out, but I don't.
so
know
you
which
didn't
one
send her.
wanna
You
press.
didn't send her a mountain of DMs saying "I love you," etc., etc. Yeah, that's not a thing.
I sent her that screenshot. Yeah.
That's a screenshot of
Yes.
you, is it not?
Said that earlier tonight. Yes.
So you said, but this is who is in the screenshot?
I'm
Who's
losing
in
my
it?
mind.
Myself and Cherry. That's me. Yeah, I'm telling you, those screenshots are mine. Yeah, those DMs are mine.
Okay.
Okay. What do you, are you okay? I literally said, those are mine. They're cringe. I realize that. I stand behind that. What
So they
more
were
do you
from
want
you.
here?
So they were from
Yes!
you.
Yes!
Okay, so
Are you
no,
good?
but it sounds like you're trying to make it seem as if you sent these DMs to
Yes!
Cherry, but they were of somebody
She had
else.
me blocked. She had me blocked.
Right.
So I
Okay.
sent those DMs, but I was blocked. So I literally took a
Right.
screenshot and was like, these were the DMs I sent. That's why I asked, did
So
you
just
get
for
the DMs I sent?
clarification, you said to Cherry, book another flight and come back. I need you here.
Yes.
Okay.
Brother, we went over this like 2 hours ago. Are you okay?
I don't watch this.
Are you
I don't watch
good?
this
Do you
shit.
have any points you want to make? You're literally just literally reading these statements with incredulity and nothing to back it up. Make a statement. Take your position. Say something.
Yeah. You lived in abject jealousy of Destiny's access to women.
Crashing out. There is no reason for this. Why are you crashing out? But I feel like President Sunday is about to drop some tea.
And you took the drippings when it was easy.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's it. Which
Right.
Cherry is not, by the way. That was a pretty disgusting thing you did to her.
So you just
Cherry
accused him
Cherry
of
is the
some-
only
he
Cherry
just
is the
accused him of
only
going
Cherry is the
for
only person on the show.
drippings.
Cherry is the only person on the show with any kind of wit or intelligence.
What are they arguing about? I'm a little bit lost. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're arguing about the Cherry Melina leaks and Destiny, and President Sunday is crashing out, and
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
I feel like President Sunday is basically arguing. I genuinely have no idea what's going on.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
Okay.
Whatsoever, frankly. She carried you when you
President Sunday used to say how
You
funny I
absolutely did
was,
not.
and there are dozens of
You
messages
literally
of you
have
saying
no
it.
actual
Yeah, but
critique.
Until the
you're-
point where
you're
I
not
was
funny
like,
like
I
that.
I don't
am
know
not
why you shut up.
interested
This
in
is-
you,
everybody
you
must be so
strange
disappointed.
man. Sunday
pardon?
is lying right now.
I'm just lying about what? I'm lying about what?
Lying about the fact that you're pretending like you didn't say I was funny and tried speaking to me on multiple occasions, and I was just not interested.
Okay, they're arguing because JSTLK was fucking Charity, and she just had a crash out about it. Okay.
Oh, that was
Okay.
a joke, Kelly. That was.
Yeah, I was just joking.
I'm caught up.
Yes.
I know what's going on.
on.
Sorry.
Yeah, it seems
I like your accent though,
likely.
but you're not that funny. You think
You
you're
look
funny,
like
which
you
is why you're
smell
not.
like
Okay,
hot
Sunday.
dog water. I
this is-
do not
I
care.
smell
Flicking.
like sandalwood and roses. Thank you very
I
much.
hope to never be in
Sandalwood
the
and roses is a
proximity to
terrible
learn
combo.
whether that's true or not.
Likewise. That was very
Shade.
distracting. Thank you for that.
Shade.
Anyway, what was
Okay.
your point?
I've lost it.
Did you ever have it?
That's a.
Oh,
Guess we'll never know.
shade,
No.
shade.
A waste of
Genuinely. Like let's be clear for a second though.
DC,
That
I
is-
need
that
you to
is
fill
all
me
this
in.
is.
I need you to
Okay.
fill me in on what's happening.
You smelled the only access that you have in your proximity, and it didn't matter if this was a victim of somebody that you had been covering for until that point. It didn't matter if this person was rebuilding their life with their husband. It didn't matter if this person was highly emotionally vulnerable, and it didn't matter if you
Cherry was a former sex partner of Destiny who was in one of the audio recordings leaked last year. Okay. And also the co-host on a stream. Okay, I'm caught up. Yes. Keep talking to me, DZ. I need you. DZ is my strongest soldier right now. Okay, so JS's co-host the stream. They were still fucking. And she just had a crash out about it. Okay, so who's the crash outer? Is it JSTLK that was crashing out? Okay.
you knew
Whatever.
like clockwork that when you toss this
I'm
person
jumping into this
aside,
drama. I have no idea what's
she was
going
going to
on.
go
I just
public and
want
make a
attention.
giant issue about it. That's it. You let's be clear. You do not give a shit about any of the
Okay,
victims.
I
of
would
this.
have to leak private communications between me and her to disprove anything you're saying.
Okay, but that's true. Destiny does take advantage of mentally ill women. The only reason Destiny associates with women is so he can fuck them, and that's why he associates with like smaller women streamers, and it's because they're mentally ill and he wants to fuck them. Like Destiny's a creep, mega creepazoid. The...
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Okay.
But I will let you come on and make these criticisms if you want. It's fine with me.
President Sunday is the moral arbiter of morality, I guess.
The moral arbiter.
Now JSTLK has had a relationship with one of these self-same mentally ill women. Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Okay. Hypocrite. Okay. DZ is my strongest soldier. DZ is getting made a moderator because I love you, DZ. How do I make you a moderator? I don't know how to do that. I need Don't Smoke in Bed here.
Of morality. You have a way with.
What else are you doing? You're judging him for not caring enough about other people. If that's not it, I don't know.
No, I'm
Like,
saying
I'm
saying he's a
being
rape apologist and a parasite.
I'm like a rape apologist and a parasite.
Yep.
Everyone here in some capacity is a parasite. So what difference does that make? I don't...
What difference indeed does that make? That is the question indeed. Yes.
I don't...
Oh, but
You're
do.
just having to speculate to
But you
make
do.
logistical sound as bad as possible. You don't actually have any basis for the things
there was
you
no
just said.
speculation taking place.
Yes,
there.
it was all speculation.
No, not of it.
Yes, it was. You just rambled about how everything was based on the fact he was desperate to have sex. You don't know any of these things.
No,
You just said a bunch of words. No, I think
I
you're just
did. I
projecting.
said a
When was the
bunch of
last time you
words.
got laid, Sunday?
Oh, wouldn't you like to?
Probably never.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No,
Was
not
that your
really.
only point?
Not really. What is this though? Like, so Cherry puts a bunch of those things up, and you have people call in to discuss it. Why?
Why do people stream?
People
What a
wanted this.
stupid
People
question.
literally wanted me to address it. So
So
I
what?
decided I was
So
going
what?
to
No,
address
no.
it.
You had a vulnerable person that you were in an interpersonal relationship with under interesting circumstances. Why is this content?
Why is this people want?
Why is this content? So who
Why
cares?
not? You the ethics board now as well.
Nope.
Then what's
But
your
I thought
point?
that's what J-Stock was, wasn't he? Wasn't he going
No,
all hard in
since
Destiny for the past few
when?
months?
Yes, because he's
For
trash.
what?
Yeah.
For what? What was I hardened on Destiny
for the thing you were defending him for, J-Stock.
Which
Has
is
Justical been going around sending like
Fun,
tapes
which
of
is
himself
no,
with
no,
other
no.
people
Continue.
without
Wait,
consent?
which
Kelly,
is
you can't follow
I just
that.
Or
just
secretly
Kelly,
recording
no.
people?
The thing I was defending him for
You
is
were
the
very
thing that
you
I'm
were very
condemning him for.
specifically.
Go ahead.
I could. You were
Go
very
ahead.
specifically. You were very specifically hindering discussion of what was going on with Destiny's leaks on stream. And once again, it
He
was
wasn't
only
because
when-
I was there.
I want you
It
to.
was
I want you
only
to
when.
find me.
I was
It
literally.
was
Okay, listen. She is very pretty. I hate to be like this, but she's very pretty. Okay? I can't she's so pretty. She should be allowed to do something wrong. I don't know if what she did was wrong, but
it was
Really
only
somebody.
there.
I
It
want you
was
to find
only
me
when.
somebody
It
who
was
covered
only
it more
when.
than I did.
It was
Publicly. Just
only
find me
when. It
anyone
was
who covered
only
it more-
when.
Find me
It
anyone
was
who
only
went and
when,
grabbed
all of a
Mulia's
sudden,
full
when this
bod and watched
person you were
Mulia's full
flying
bod
out,
on stream.
only when this person you were flying out for suddenly had something leaked that you suddenly turned on Destiny. And up until that point,
I was
knowing full well,
literally
knowing full
there.
well
Again,
there were multiple people.
That is an
he was leaking
implication
stuff
that it was
on.
happening.
There were-
That's an implication.
Okay.
Do you believe that?
I'm
that
gonna-
is not
I'm
before
gonna-
that is not before the Destiny stuff leaked.
I'm
No,
just
I
gonna
could keep
say
your name
this.
there.
Okay.
The Destiny stuff had
Sorry.
been leaked for a while.
No, just hold on. I have been half listening, half messaging people,
Hi,
but
Debbie. I love you.
I don't support
Debbie,
anything that Sunday's
I got
saying. I
laid
have
off,
no reason
so
to think
this is
any
my
of this is
job
the
now.
case. But I'm not gonna say anything because like I don't know where Cherry's at the moment. So but I'm not co-signing anything Sunday's saying, but that's his
I don't think you were
position
called
to take.
upon to co-sign anything, Micah.
Okay, I'm just being clear for the sake of people. You know,
Okay.
you weren't saying that I was on the same side as you. I just wanted to be clear.
Sure.
Okay, Destiny drama is fucking insane. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. I love a barbecue. we're gonna react to what I have been waiting to react to because I finally got the video. I was waiting for you to come here because we're gonna talk about Op Block now and Beckett, and we're gonna talk about Lio Convoy because we hate Lio Convoy in this household. And Deppy, I'm changing focus on the stream. We are a drama frogging channel, and I love niche internet personality drama. It's literally my Real Housewives. This is my Real Housewives. This is my flavor of love. This is...
Because I'll be there for him.
I love this. Okay. Let's skip forward a little bit. When does the stream start? Okay.
Are we the fucking Beatles? What's this shit?
This is the most retarded Beatles.
Disavow.
Hey, nice for doing a little.
Dude, I called John Lennon so I could die first. So I could die first and be more famous. I called John Lennon.
Yes, Chad, if you don't know, it's me, Beckett from Copa C, Chris Dunark, and FPS Diesel. I will make it very, very abundantly clear this was not planned. The only reason that Beckett's really here is because I don't know every single bit of lore for Lio Convoy, and I would like to have somebody that I could just grab. We are only reading things that happened in my Discord today. I will discuss what happened, and we'll get there. But Diesel, how's your day going, buddy?
Dude, you know how pissed I was when I was like, damn it, this motherfucker's going live about this?
What do you mean? I did nothing. I did nothing wrong. I've been out all day.
You know,
what time I've been out?
I'm being really polite by saying that this isn't a cabal-related behavior, but I really could.
Okay, say it, motherfucker. I'm not even in the cabal. First off, I want to just make
Really,
something very, very clear.
All right, Chad. Just to be clear, you're looking at the remaining cabal members right now.
There is no cabal. It's been dead. It's dead. It's dead. I get paid by Israel. That is the most amount of cabal-ish shit I do.
What this is,
Why do you get paid
is
by
what
Israel?
Internet Explorers should have been. I have begged for episodes. Chat, I'm giving you a live episode of Internet Explorers right the fuck now.
God.
Oh my god, it
Great.
actually kind of is, isn't it?
Yes, I am, motherfucker.
Oh no.
The remnants of the podcast that we're all too busy to do any episodes.
I literally, if you just said Chris on a weekend, do it. But Diesel's got other shit to go. He's a very busy man.
Yeah, man, he's watching a lot of Buffy right now with somebody. Anyway,
to be clear, I have a day job.
Well, listen. Your day job. I'm sorry.
is that what you're calling her? That's crazy.
That's rough.
I would call it more community service, but that's just me.
No.
Dude, there's mega
dude.
barrel bombs. What the fuck?
Yes, chat. For those who don't know, while this is going on, Chris the Narc will be playing Monster Hunter with Beckett. I will be tapping on Beckett. I'll be tapping on FPF Diesel, even though, I don't know what Diesel does half the time.
I unironically didn't know who these people were until it was like a constant me asking questions to figure out who the people were in this drama, and it was like maybe
we're
like
finally
a,
getting
like
into
a
the drama.
30-minute
Okay, we're finally
conversation
getting
to
into the
figure it
drama.
out.
It's okay.
Basically, just a bunch of people just trying to one-up each other. It's very funny to watch from the sideline. I'm enjoying myself.
The Cabal died the second Keem hired Xylee. It's hilarious. Keem
You know what?
killed the Cabal.
No. The Cabal didn't die because of Xylee leaving. My heart died
Who?
because
Who's
of
Xylee?
Xylee leaving.
Who is
You know
Xylee?
what?
I'm gonna be honest
I
with you.
heard-
The Cabal died because of Xylee leaving. Let's just be real.
No,
I-
ironically, the Cabal
I know.
died because of Xylee leaving. Yes.
You know what? Can
That is
Xylee
so
join
many
this
people.
call? Where's Xylee in all of this? Is she on
Bro,
Lolcow
she's-
Live?
I want to talk about the Lio Convoy. I thought this was the Lio Convoy Gilded Poo shit. Skip forward a little bit. I just need to get a little bit of tea.
Said not doing too well. From what I checked last time.
Okay,
love to
we're
know
getting
those
into the
things.
Lio Convoy shit now.
Yeah, it's always nice to get like a little update on, from
Yeah.
the front.
God bless the farms.
Oh, fuck, I need to farm some ore for us.
But yes,
What,
chat.
you gotta do ore now?
Let's
Yeah, I need
go
ore.
into all of these DMs. I'm going to be reading them the best I can. If Diesel wants to assist me, I know he's not going to assist me. He's on.
I can assist you.
Oh, you're going to
I
assist
was
me,
deafened.
Diesel?
I can do that.
Oh, So
I am playing horse game though, so
okay. Let's talk. Whoa.
Okay, Vosh, what is this?
He is playing the horse
you,
gotcha girl
you guys
game.
don't know about the horse gotcha game that's been like mad popular, like.
Well, this
Don't
sounds
play
like
gotcha
a
games.
weird
Like,
anime game.
Don't. Okay, listen. I know a lot of people, especially in Malcolm's server, in various streamer servers. A lot of you don't know. You're young, okay? You don't know. You've never experienced good games before. Don't play gotcha games. Do not play gotcha games. They are terrible. They are banned on my server because I hate them, and I find them annoying. Don't play gotcha games. Okay.
It is a weird anime game.
I
But
fucking
so
knew it.
you know like the Kentucky Derby where people horse bet, right?
I don't.
So imagine it was horse betting, but the horses were horses in real life and the anime
Thank
girls
you,
in the
Caramelized
game.
Onion. Gotcha games are terrible. They're never written well, and their very gameplay model is built to incentivize bad behavior. It's built to incentivize gambling addictions and wasting your money, and it's terrible. We don't play gotcha games in this household. We just play the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV Online, which has a free trial that goes up to level 70 and includes the first 2 award-winning expansions, Heavensward and Stormblood, with no restrictions on playtime. Download today at ffxiv.com. You can go there, you can get a free trial, and play it. You can also get it on Steam.
I absolutely hate everything that
Okay.
you told me.
We're going to do a little Be Right Back stream really quickly. I'm going to be right back. I have to have a little pee time. I'm going to put on some music for you guys. And because I have to pee, because I'm quitting vaping, and now now my vapes are dead. I am trying to just take a little sip of water or a drink or something every time I want to hit a vape. So I'm going to be right back, because if I'm not sipping, I'm peeing. So we're going to do that.
Remember me? It's been a minute.
Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna go back to our live stream. Hello, Kirby! Kirby, Caramelized Onions, DZ. I love you all. Oscar, you're my strongest soldiers. Thank you so much for showing up.
Yeah, that is horrifying.
I have to lock my
Dude, it is like actually playing slots. It's kind of insane.
What's crazy is it is so stimulating. I told
I
Diesel
need
to
a-
play it on stream because it's so goddamn stimulating.
I need to like crop my windows, bro.
You didn't do that before stream?
No, because I didn't know I was doing this. I figured I'd be doing this like. This is how you know that this wasn't something.
Oh, you were gonna cover
Because I
Pirates
would have been
Software.
prepared for this if
Like,
we were actually going to be like screwing someone over.
No one's
Nobody's
screwing
getting
nobody
screwed
over.
over.
No
Nobody's
one's-
getting screwed over.
Listen, look, I'll be
Oh,
honest with you. The
shit.
best way to sum this up is, you know how all of us know that one of the worst things you can ever do is go into someone's Discord to fight with them, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Imagine going into someone else's Discord to fight with another content creator whose Discord it isn't.
It's funny.
That's what we're dealing with here. I mean, like whatever else, everyone.
I wanna
By
make
the way,
so bad,
this
but I'm
isn't
quitting.
just Sai. Everyone involved in this who is a content creator fighting in Fauci's Discord, you have all automatically
Hey, Awa,
lost.
my
It's
stronger
like a litmus
soldiers.
test.
Hello, my little.
Except for me. Except for me.
We need to come up with a name. All right, here's what we're gonna do right now. Just a quick pause. Now that Awa's here, now that Deppy's here, now that DZ's here, now that everyone's here, we're coming up with a name. All right. If Malcolm has the Mamacitas, what are we? What are we? Because I know you're not my Discord kittens yet, but you could be. You could be my Discord kittens. You really could. I don't know. I have no idea what to. We'll figure something out. All right, come on, girly pops.
Just posted the ultimate rape review.
Fauci is the puppet master.
Did you
chef's
post
You
therapist,
should all be my
financial
Discord
advisor.
I didn't
Thank
find
you.
the thread. I just
Cameo,
posted the ultimate
as
rape
just
review.
for Diesel
Shit
for funnies.
post, okay? That
Watermelon
doesn't count as
emoji.
fighting. And then I
Watermelon
also
emoji.
posted the Kanye West
Watermelon
Heil
emoji.
Hitler song.
Watermelon
Motown
emoji.
edition.
Watermelon
Oh my God,
emoji.
Jesus
Watermelon
Christ.
Watermelon emoji.
Chat,
Watermelon
I have
emoji.
fed the
So
dog.
annoying.
You must
Watermelon
trust
emoji.
me. She has now
Watermelon
gotten a
emoji.
treat.
Watermelon
Girly
I'll
pops?
set
Are you gonna be
another
my girly
super
pops?
chat goal.
Watermelon
God
emoji.
damn it,
You know
Watermelon.
what? Okay, yeah, that's it. You're all my girly pops now. You're all my little girly pops. We're all best friends. This is our slumber party. You are my best friends now. And we're little girly pops together. Only don't know how to customize my channel. Okay, there we go.
Watermelon emoji.
You're all my little girly pops, and I love you. to death.
Watermelon emoji, pretty racist.
F the drama. I want to hear
True.
about the horse game.
True.
The horse game, Diesel is playing a gacha horse game that is all about betting on women.
Well, no. You make it sound worse like that, okay?
Diesel,
That's
what's the
not
age
what
of the
it
horses?
is.
What's the age of the horses, Diesel?
I don't know or give a shit because the point of it is not to fuck the horses, okay? It's horse gambling and horse racing.
Oh, so you're just promoting gambling on YouTube, Diesel?
Do you remember when Fauci was like not broken?
Yeah, we told him he couldn't be cool unless he started doing
so
cool shit.
in order to become
Wow,
monetized,
maybe Sai
I
is right
need
about peer pressure.
to-
Oh, come on! See, this is fucked up.
I don't know.
Every time,
How do I
Fauci,
become
you are
monetized on
okay.
YouTube? I don't know how
I
We
am
literally
always
sat there
okay.
like, bro, you got to pants the nerdiest kid in school, or else you're not gonna be cool like us, bro.
That's what was this? Was like a gang initiation where like if I gotta beat somebody up
this
or
is
unless
your
I get beat.
initiation.
Okay.
This is
Hold
your
on, hold on.
initiation.
I need at least 500
Oh, no.
subscribers.
I think he's
so
already a
we're
made
getting there.
man in
We're
my
getting there.
eyes.
So
You
remember
know,
to
the new
subscribe.
polycule we're building here is like
There's no
he's made
new
it.
polycule. I'm not.
Yeah, there
no.
is.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
there
is a
This
polycule, and
it.
Chris is the
No.
perpetual bottom.
Chris-
It's okay.
Chris-
I'm
Chris
none
is-
of those things.
Chris keeps trying to sweep away the
It is a
existence of this
polycle.
on purpose. You know,
There is
he's
no polycle.
worried.
Chat. This is an open invitation. What if you guys drew Chris in the maid outfit?
Okay, everyone can kill themselves starting now. Like, collectively, as a group.
Oh, listen. Yeah, I already did a maid stream, so is Diesel. Beckett's will come one day. Who knows?
Can you get to the
I'm
fucking
never
slot,
doing a
please?
maid.
Girlfriend that makes false rapes
Dating?
forever.
They have to be.
Just online,
Three
bro. You get
Stooges
one
as
photo
you
of
guys
that,
get
and
the
you end
fucking
up
drama
having a
slot,
girlfriend that makes
please? I
false
need
rape
slot.
accusations, or like not good ones, and then boom, your photo of you.
Do
in
we
a
think
maid
they're
dress
still
is-
dating? Choose when she is lying and when she is telling the truth. She is. Laya, we were asked to talk
Okay,
here.
okay, we're here at the slot.
Situation.
How dare you? How dare you
Wait,
make
wait,
another
stop.
Rosa situation?
Wait, why
Algie?
is this a Rosa situation that I let each other? I let
Bro.
them all talk to each other.
Let's
Poor
let's get to
Sai
the
just
slot.
bullied the whole time.
What did I
can't
do?
believe
I need slot.
This sucks. No, I am not.
Does anyone know where fucking slop starts? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
At it. And then we go into. We're gonna skip this little bit part where Sai does not talk to them for a little bit of time. I asked the chatters to be chill because somehow they got in. Let's see. I asked people to be respectful. Gilda Poo goes on to say, I tried that, didn't work. You tried that, didn't work. Becca tried that, didn't work.
Liar!
Liar!
That's a triple liar right there. Gilded Poo is a fucking lying sociopath.
Liar! Liar!
That's a triple liar right there, okay?
How long is everyone going to be kind before somebody realizes Sai is psychotic? I am not claiming.
keep in mind, Gilded Poo is the same person who said that they believe in self-defense rape, which I challenge somebody to come onto here and tell me exactly what the fuck they mean by self-defense rape, okay? I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't see how you could physically rape somebody in self-defense. That seems insane.
Psychotic, as Gilded Poo aptly mentioned, I disavow. Oh, no, oh, Gilded, no.
I am the one that spread the Peach's screen cap in a video, and even in the video.
I mean, what do we expect of a 4chan brand troll? He just says things to get reactions. That is a strong message. This is a strong message. Yeah, there's no such thing. Honestly, though, I genuinely, every time Lio Convoy's people start talking, they sound like they just, I said this to Malcolm the other day, they sound like they're, it's the same thing every time. Like, I've had this conversation in Malcolm's server all the time, where, like, they'll say, I'll bring up, like, okay, so why are you still supporting Lio Convoy after he says X or Y, or after he does X or Y? And then they say, oh, I disavow. I don't support that. I don't condone that. And that's kind of why I crashed out on Redheaded YouTuber the other day. Because and we're going to go over what they said in here. But I posted something terrible that Lio Convoy said to Malcolm. And I was like, hey, so do you support this? And then they said, no, I don't support this. I don't condone it. And I was like, great. So where's the line here? Because at a certain point, every single time I bring up something that this person you support actually says or does, you say you don't condone it. I was like, where's the line for you? And they said actual murder or SA. And I'm sitting here like, okay, well, that's insane. That's an insane thing to say. But also, you're all sounding like those people that are in Scientology and they get put in like the Scientology prison and they drag them out. And everyone's just like, oh, you know, Scientology is the best. I love Scientology so much. It's so great. They don't torture me at all. Now please put me back in the Scientology prison. I want to be there. They sound like cult members. It's...
Excuse me, are y'all with the cult?
We're not a cult. We're an organization that promotes love. And...
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, that's what I feel. That's what I feel every time I interact with Lio Convoy.
I never said what she claimed was true.
So when's the fighting start?
I said it was psycho.
It's going to start in a little bit. This is only responding. And then Sai comes in.
I guess Sai was waiting to get more info for this discussion from the 15-year-old in her server or whatever. Response is, how's your kid doing? Is he going back to school soon? Which is hilarious. Sai is one of the funniest people who's ever lived. Poopot responds with a rape joke, which is hilarious. It's not hilarious.
About Gilded saying, how's your kid doing? Is he going back to school soon?
That's super funny. That is objectively funny. We love clowning on Gilded for being a father because he acts like a fucking clown.
Ugh. Yeah. Followed by...
Malcolm laid down a rule in his server, which is don't talk shit about people's kids. And I would like to say we have no such rules here. Fuck that man. Fuck his entire family.
Gilded, I disavow this this gif. Lio, we were asked to talk here. Sai, stop disrespecting Fauci's rules. Sai responds to Lio, oh, I was done with you. I'm asking the other person question. How's your kid doing, Pooh? Now I want to make this very clear.
That's actually really funny. I love whenever Lio Convoy crashes out. Gilded Pooh responds with, have you been raped yet? Which is insane. Oh, yeah, no. See, the thing is you could literally, take a big old bite out of one of their jugulars, and I don't think you would even remotely approach their level. I personally don't make rape jokes about people because I think it's gauche, I think it's in poor taste. And I don't think it's funny. But if that's what he thinks is funny, then sure. Hi, Stormbow. Love you. Hi, Stars to Stardust. You are, as always, one of the greatest people who's ever lived. You are all my girly pops now. If you subscribe, you get a free baby pink crop top and a free subscription to stream exclusively Chapel Roan. This is our girly pop slumber party. We're all girly pops together. So here we go.
Because I said this to Sai privately. I will say this to Sai. I say this to Sai publicly. I said this entirely publicly. I don't agree with using Vlad's kid as leverage against him. I really think it's distasteful.
Okay, yes, I'm an XIV nerd. I'm a huge, massive Final Fantasy XIV nerd. But we are not Lalafell in this household. We love Lalafell. They're cute. They're adorable. But we are not Lalafell in this household. I am a Makote player, and I will always be a Makote player.
Now, does that mean
Oh god,
he's roboting, bro.
Yeah, he literally.
Okay, we're gonna move this then. Guess really tough. When your fans or idiots like Malcolm are backing you. Pathetic. Yeah, Vlad, how's your son? LOL. Which is hilarious, but also not true. So Sai is objectively one of the funniest people alive.
He's literally mobile maxing right now. That's
no,
crazy.
the dog killed the dog killed my my mic.
Oh,
I'm fine.
okay.
I did not mute myself. I will say this. I do not like this. Would I cut ties with Sai over this? No. I just personally think it's incredibly in poor taste because constantly throwing somebody's child at them is not the own you think it is. Again.
Sorry, I just want to clarify. Everyone thinks like they're throwing the child at them or like they're bringing up this child out of nowhere. But what Sai's doing here is pointing out that if you're a father, if you're an adult, saying how's your kid or you're a father is shorthand for pointing out you're an adult and you shouldn't be acting like this. You should be acting a little bit more responsible, a little bit more mature. You're acting like somebody who wouldn't have a human child. That's what Sai's saying here, and I think that's a fair point. That's an incredibly fair
I don't
point.
hate Sai. I'm going to just highlight when I don't like something. Again, Pooh, you know what, Diesel, you read what Pooh said this time.
Okay.
Like, keep in
all
mind,
right,
Gilded is
here,
like
let me-
40
here,
years
right here,
old.
buddy.
Pull it up on. I'm pulling it up to Discord so that way my chat can see it.
Right here, buddy.
All right. Oh, fuck you, asshole. Fuck you.
Of course they know. Yeah, FPS Diesel is just sitting in the corner, just.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
Like it's insane. But this is what I have to say to Lio Convoy.
Pretty much, I will let Gemma know
Lio Convoy,
that she is a fat cunt.
Fuck you.
You can read it. You read it. Go on.
Have you been raped yet? Says Gilded Pooh, quote unquote.
I
Wait,
disavow.
why did you read that like it was a child's book? And then the Gilded Pooh said,
How the fuck else was I supposed to read it? How would you read it? How would you read it? How about you say?
Yeah, this is another version of sitting in a call going, exactly, but it's a stream. Listen, honestly, if I could make money just being a hype man, just wearing a snapback and sitting in the corner of calls just going, yes, go off, queen. Oh, shit. They said what? Like, that would be my full-time job. I would live for that.
Say the rape words, buddy.
I'm just happy to be included.
Again,
FPS Diesel is just happy to be there.
Bro, we all associate with the guy that runs Rape Review. We can't be afraid of saying the word rape. Come on.
Sai goes on to say,
I'm not afraid of saying the word rape. It's because Fauci was being Fauci and deliberately throwing that at me, okay?
Sai goes on to say, you should take your son to the park, to a nice park or something. Lio goes on to say, so much for an assertive women bit, I guess. Guess you're only tough when your fans or idiots like Malcolm are backing you. Pathetic. Yeah, Vlad, how's your son doing? LOL. Sai responds to the assertive women quote saying, what are you doing about Lily Orchard?
Good question. As a reminder, Lio still associates with Lily Orchard, which is insane. I don't know why anyone would associate with Lorch.
She's a gold digger, she's a slut, she's a whore, and she's totally fake.
Cumtown was more ethical and stimulating. You're so right. You're so right, Deppy. I love you. Also, Deppy, will you bring me some food, please? I'm hungry. Guess you're only tough when you got people backing you. Pop, me, cuddle. You're so right, Snorpa. Like, no, you're so right. Because as a reminder, Malcolm has been openly saying, hey, Lio, come defend yourself. Come defend your takes. And Malcolm's a smart guy. If you actually were making good takes, he would definitely support you. But the thing is that Lio is too much of a bitch coward, which is why he sends his little Discord kittens into Malcolm's server and to other people's servers to throw down. Malcolm is too afraid to, or not Malcolm, Lio is too afraid to actually interact with anybody who criticizes him because they're not maladjusted 19-year-olds that he can bully in a call with 7 other people. And also, every single time Lio wants to call somebody out, he drags them into a Discord call where he has like 20 Discord kittens just sitting there going, exactly, yes.
Diesel, why don't you read the next line?
Yeah, clearly not raped enough.
Disavow.
Disavow.
Sigh, in response to what Diesel just said, your son?
Quoting the guy, all right?
Your son? I'll let that sit there. Lio, what are you doing to actually help victims? Because crying and getting mad at a pedophile is mean about your favorite cartoon is worthless. Okay. Gilded. Diesel?
Disavow, then why do you keep company with people like this? Yeah,
I'll get you prego with a son.
And 100% right.
Both of you.
That's...
Disavow.
That's kind of my biggest point here, is like, I constantly hear from Lio's Discord kittens where he's like, where they're like, oh, I disavow that. I don't condone what he's doing here. I don't support that. I don't support that. It's just not, but it's like every other thing he says you don't support, so why are you constantly simping for him? Why are you constantly sweeping for him? It's insane. It's cult behavior. And Gilded Poo, hi Clancy, we're reviewing the op block thing. We're reviewing the op block thing, and I'm super excited. But Lio Convoy is just...
Gentlemen, we are dealing with someone here who has absolutely no life.
Ow, I disavow.
Okay, so to be clear, right? Not to swing my dick around because I'm the biggest YouTuber in the call right now. Not only the only thing I know about Gilded Poo is that he's just a fucking troll, right? So really acknowledging him with this at all is just giving him a W. All right, just fucking ignore him. Sigh. I don't know why you're entertaining this.
I would say talking to Vlad is a fool's errand. I would never give him the time of day and never let him get under my skin. The base thing you could do, and Vlad,
yeah, Caramelized Onion is 100% right. Oh, Clancy, you should know that the name for people who watch my channel is Girly Pop. You are all my Girly Pops now. I barely knew who Diesel was, and E-Fame is very relative, which is why I like it. But yeah, you can mostly like someone will disagree with points here and there, but if you have to disavow everything, then like what's the point of associated? And that's a really great point. Because it's like, you know, I love Malcolm. Malcolm's hilarious. And I support Malcolm. I think he's pretty smart. He's a smart guy, and I support everything. I support mostly everything he says, but I disagree with some of the things he says. Like, I don't necessarily agree with his DIY HRT takes, and he doesn't necessarily agree with mine. But I still think that, like, on the whole, Malcolm is like a pretty... He's got his head on straight for most things. But I still disagree with him every now and then. But then you have people like Lio, where I could never be a part of Lio's community because I think every single thing that comes out of his mouth is fucking stupid. And at a certain point, if you're constantly disavowing every single thing this person says, then why are you still sweeping for them? Yeah, I would never give him the time of day. I would never let him get under my skin. Why keep him around? My point exactly. You shouldn't need to be running defense for your friends all the time. Just stop being friends with those people.
I say this with all kindness in my heart, is ignore him. Just ignore him. It is what it is. Just ignore him. I disavow these things. Herb, you're condoning his behavior then?
I disagree, Stars to Stardust. You're probably right, but I disagree because it provided very entertaining slop for me to put in the slop trough and scoop out with my bare hands like the little piggy I am. Little slop pig I am.
I am not. I will say this. There are messages that Gil did put in here that I personally deleted because I did not feel that they were the right thing to put in there. And even I don't feel comfortable with them at my server at any fucking capacity.
That's fair.
Not ignoring if she's bringing up his kid, because that's engaging.
Not to be men sweeping for men, but like...
Again, I don't like the kid thing. Let's see. Sai goes on to say, IDK man, I tried to get her, speaking about Lily, channel terminated. What have you done? When have you ever helped a victim anyway, Lio?
Oh, wow, you tried to get her channel terminated. Oh, wow. Lily Orchard routinely brags about committing crimes. Put her under the jail. Like, if you have evidence against Lily Orchard, then put Lily Orchard in prison. Report Lily Orchard to the police. It makes no sense why people don't do that.
You only seem to make more. Lio goes on to say, criticized you and your BFF for being dumb to constantly shield her actions. You do exactly what she wants. What is it like knowing she's been playing you? Sai goes on to say, how did I shield her actions? Diesel.
We should help victims by... This guy's giving me so many out of context clip chips tonight. We should help victims by shooting them, just like how we used to help lesbians. That's me reading a quote. Let it be known. This asshole, dude. This guy.
As a gay man with many gay friends, lesbians obviously included with that.
Yeah, I agree.
I disavow
this is
Gilded
cringe. Statements. It's like if I had to stop the stream for every single one of the things that people say that I think is fucking insane, we would never get through this video. We would never get through the video.
Oh, Gilded.
If Sai had come to me in good faith, I would have...
Like,
They're like a loud pack of idiot bitches, and I'm sick of them already.
Tone matched, but she did not. So she got what she got. I regret nothing.
I love it when Falgi is clearly being silent because he's getting a donation.
Yes, yeah, you know what
they're a loud pack of idiot bitches, and I'm sick of them already.
Should I mute you in the VC and let it play through the stream?
You don't have to. I'm actually gonna mute.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute things. You guys can still donate, be poggies and base, but I'm gonna mute them right now. Why? I want to try another tactic there, Sai. Or are you only able to talk to people when you're sending your super chats? This is in reference to the fact that Ant and Sai have been alleged to have sent a super chat to Lily Orchard when they were doing a April Fool's joke as Lily. Now, I want to make this very clear before moving on with that train of thought. I don't personally care that they make fun of Lily. I know that it is in poor taste to donate money even as a joke to Lily Orchard if you are making content off of them. I'm not saying Sai is particularly guilty of that. I'm saying, yes, allegedly Ant sent the $2, but it's always roped into each other. I have also said this very publicly. I don't care about Courtney.
Why? Courtney Pete is fucking insane. And we need to discuss it. I don't care about Courtney. But I've had enough of you.
Shut your fucking mouth. I've had enough of you, you beast. Beast.
Like, it's just... we should keep caring about Courtney. If you care about Lily Orchard, you have to care about Courtney Orchard. Like, it's insane that you don't. Sai strikes me as the type of person who isn't afraid to throw hands in the face of conflict that has the drawback of getting tunnel vision and ending up in far worse situations sometimes. Real. Very true and based. But it's good slop for the slop drop, so...
I think she's fucking psychotic and needs to get off the internet.
True.
I feel very bad what Lily did to her, but her weird crusade against everything and anything, completely being incredibly misguided, is really stupid. That includes,
yeah, so I do the same thing all the time,
personal
too.
opinion, hating on Sai for adopting the joke Lily Orchard persona. Personally, for me, To be fair, Lily was shit talking about Ant at that time. He only donoed to jump scare her. Also, to be fair,
you still donated money to a cow / predator. You touched the poo. You broke the golden rule of lolcows, bro.
Yeah, it is the one thing. If you touch the poo, you will get slapped for that. Again, I'm not holding Sai accountable for the money. I know the fact that Courtney takes umbrage with the fact.
Imagine crashing out over $2. I mean, it's insane.
That Sai did that April Fool's joke.
Speaking of, give me $2.
You want to know who laughed at that April Fool's joke? I did, because I don't know a lot about Lily Orchard. I plan on covering.
Yeah, they're all friends with Lyle Convoy, DZ. I don't understand. $2!
Beyonce.
I don't know why they're all crashing out. They're a loud pack of idiot bitches. It's insane. Kim, people are dying.
Kim, there's people that are dying.
Bring her in the future. It's just a lot of information to sift through. It's just a lot. But I don't hold her accountable for that.
Almost.
Sai, didn't you blame one of them you took into your home for killing your cat and verbally abusing them while they were there? I don't tout myself as a predator hunter.
Killing someone's cat? What
do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
DZ, you're my lore expert here. I need to know who was accused of killing someone's cat? Who was accused of killing Lyle Convoy's cat? DZ. Yeah, Your Honor, my Discord kitten. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled! Lyo had a sick cat, and one of his live-in Discord kittens was watching the cat when it died, and he accused the person of killing the cat. Lyo is deranged. Thank you, Lyo. You are... Everyone put a little heart in the chat for DZ, who is my lore expert. I love you, DZ. You are my strongest soldier.
Champion of the week, good Christian righteous person. I'm an
The
entertainer.
cat had cat AIDS. Okay. The cat had cat AIDS, and he's like, "Oh, you killed my cat."
To have to come out, not necessarily in defense of Lyo, but to correct the record on this, Lyo does allege that one of the people that he took into his home was inadvertently killed his cat through neglect, that it led to that. Do I believe that? I don't know. But what I completely understand, and it has never been refuted, that what was quote-unquote abusive was Lyo telling this person to get a fucking job and stop smoking in their home. I don't know. You welcome somebody into your home, and they do some dumb shit. Lyo's a fucking moron for even inviting these people. It's insane. Why would you even fucking do that? I don't care. It's still incredibly stupid of him doing it. Continuing. Lyo, quote, "These people don't actually believe I'm a..."
These people don't actually believe I'm a pedophile or whatever. They're just mad I was critical of cartoons they like, so they'll say anything. Meanwhile, you regularly melt down over her cartoon takes at 42. You're actually stupid and have been actively shielding for a rapist while she literally tells you what you're doing. I don't know what that means. Are you talking about
pedophile or whatever? They're just mad that I was critical of cartoons they like, so they'll say anything. From what I understand, I'm gonna be real. I have never once seen a video. I'm sure they're out there, but I have never once seen a video talking about Lily Orchard where they were criticizing her cartoon takes. Every single video I've seen about Lily Orchard has been criticizing the fact that she's a weird freak who is a rapist and abused her sister. If you don't send me pictures of your cute cat boy, Stars of Stardust, I'm gonna crash out. I will crash out on stream. I will cancel you. I'm putting it in the doc. You need to show me those pictures right now. I understand this is a common defense of Lily Orchard. She will constantly say this when people criticize her because it'll never be about what she did to Lily. or other potential victim, Courtney and what she did to other potential victims, it is up. She will divert it to her cartoon takes, which I think is really stupid. Meanwhile, you regularly melt down over her cartoon
Come on,
takes.
Stardust,
At
Stardust. I
42,
want to see the
I
cat
don't
boy.
give a fuck about people's ages.
Come on.
You are actually stupid and have actually
Duffy. You
shielded
were the love of
for
my
a
life.
rapist while she literally tells you that's what you're doing. Don't agree with that, but that's personally me. Sigh. You never watched a single one of my streams on Lily, have you? I did an entire stream on her creepy obsession with sibling incest. Lyle, one of them was in response to the cat, one of them was negligent and it led to a pet's death. Yes, and there was no abuse, which is why there's no evidence of it. Again, to this day, no evidence. Let's just see. Again, Sai saying that the cat had feline AIDS. I don't know. That's never been shown or proven.
Pretty sure it did.
The only person I know who has feline AIDS is Beckett. It's, it is what it is.
Oh my god.
I disavow.
Listen,
I got it from Diesel.
Hey, you did.
It's kind of
No, you
childish.
didn't.
It's kind of
You
childish.
didn't,
Me and
I'm
Beckett
clean.
Both laughed at the word AIDS. Pretty childish, actually.
Okay, cat AIDS is really funny.
Cat AIDS
okay?
is funny. It's
Ooh,
like a
yes, I need to.
multiple-
I need
didn't
to
even
cover
know
the
that was
Childcare
real.
saga. I really do.
Wait, feline AIDS has been real for a long period of time.
Wait, did
That's
a bunch
crazy.
of gay cats like give each other AIDS? Like, how does that work?
I reiterate.
They're like a loud pack of idiot bitches, and I'm sick of them already.
So smart.
You're an idiot! You're an idiot!
No, that's not. No.
No, they had. I can't make that joke. That's
No.
Did a cat have sex with a monkey? Like, how did that
Thank
work?
you.
You're an idiot!
Moving on, Chad, I disavow.
This seems
Lyle,
like a Jewish conspiracy to me.
I disavow.
I'm stunlocked. I'm really stunlocked here. Okay.
It does. It sounds like a
Dude, we're gonna like all just destroy Falji's like woke credibility.
One stream versus plenty of other. Listen,
You kind of want a
let's be
horror
real.
cow as a pal. We'll do a horror cow after
I
this.
Still
We can do.
believe
Ooh, we can do
that
Dreadwing Dork's Pamper Chew video.
Everyone has
That's
the
a really good one.
capacity for change,
I can find that.
understanding, or shutting the fuck up about each other. I also don't care if either of these people make continued streams on each other. I'll be very honest. I will still be kind to Sai and
It
Lyle.
sounds like a George Soros talking point.
Yeah.
It's not like you start like open the section of your
J-Sonic?
Discord just to turn
J-Sonic?
her into.
I
That's
don't
a really
know
good
what you're
one.
talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it's
Let me
because
see if I can find
I
it.
set it up so chatters wouldn't stop fucking picking at
We've
me.
got the J-Sonic
Besides the point.
documentary that we can watch here. The Rotten Fleshy Predator
Let's see.
J-Sonic.
One stream. Lyle goes on to say one stream versus plenty of other videos and streams that gave her protection. How brave. Diesel, it's your turn.
I think the stupid.
Oh
vagina
god, I'm
is
looking at this right now.
blocked.
I'm gonna crash out.
I disavow.
I'm gonna
Some-
crash
You're gonna
out.
say that
We
after
actually
every
might
line.
do J-Sonic.
Yes, I am. That's the joke.
That's cringe. We get the point already. We know you disavow.
It's called a fucking joke, Diesel. Learn how to make one.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm way funnier than you.
Are you really?
We
Are
can do
you
J-Sonic
really?
later.
Chad, tell me right now. Give me a 1 if you think I'm funnier than Falji.
You want to
It
hear
is
what
a turkey
the
Tom
range
Doc.
of Diesel's voice
Yeah.
is a
Beckett.
bad Trump
Okay,
impression.
I'm gonna go pee.
Sorry, this thing's.
Let me
this
know if I
thing's
miss anything,
armor is
okay?
so good, Beckett. You need to make it. It
I
does
have
like
it.
this big fuck off blue electric strike
These
every
fucking
time.
They're literally asleep at the wheel.
They're
It's
asleep
crazy.
at the
dude.
wheel.
I told you I was not gonna care about this. I'm playing Monster Hunter.
Yes.
Listen, I am literally just here for random bits of Liar Law, but I am currently fighting. What the fuck?
Oh, you're getting raped. You're getting raped. You're getting raped.
No, I disavow. Sai, who said you should film? Okay, who said you should film their molestation? That's helping a victim. Yeah, Beckett, do you want to give context for that?
Oh, what? Okay, so this one's got like weirdly twisted over time. So this is about Jordan basically when they were going through like abuse from their stepfather, I believe.
Yes.
The Lio, Vida, and I think Coyote were in a call together, trying to work out how to like get evidence to get something done about it. Now, to be clear, because I have looked into this,
None of them
This
are funny.
call
They are a
only
loud pack of
occurred
idiot
because
bitches.
they had attempted everything else and were out of ideas. They had gone to the police. They'd contacted the school.
It was Finger, not Coyote.
It was F and GR. Okay, yeah, for no good reason. They'd tried to contact everybody. Nothing had happened. And in a desperation, while discussing it with themselves, Jordan was not present. They came up with the idea of possibly getting her to set up some sort of security surveillance to catch something if it happened. Now, obviously, this is incredibly fucking retarded as a suggestion, and
I disavow. I don't support this language. These people are, again, a loud pack of...
They're like a loud pack of idiot bitches, and I'm sick of them already.
Ended there at the suggestion, but for some reason, people have yeah, I mean, it's obviously fucking retarded. But Lyle did not go to a fucking victim of SA or a grooming or whatever and suggest they film their abuse in some voyeuristic attempt to make it into content. That just didn't happen.
As Gilded Poo would say, I literally spent money on a lawyer to find out if it was illegal. It is not if any footage is immediately turned over to the police. Again!
I'm so sick of SPS Diesel.
I'm so sick of this bitch.
Don't do it! I appreciate the lawyer speak, but don't fucking
do it. Yeah, Stardust is 100% right. This does remind me of how teenage boys would yell at each other in high school.
The fact that it came out of Lyle's mouth is a fucking insanity. But again, we continue. Again, Lyle refutes this. I'm gonna skip a little bit because we kind of explained that. Sai says Lily has lost 10,000 subscribers and tanked her own channel after going after a video game series she heard I liked. LOL.
Cool story, bro. Real.
But yeah, I have
what?
every time Lily Orchard is like called out or held accountable, she literally just is like, they're just mad at me about my cartoon takes. It's my little takes on Steven Universe that they're upset about. It's what they're mad about. They're mad about this. And it's not. People are dumb.
Diesel.
What is the
Diesel?
what
Did
is
you have a
the
response?
Completely not true.
Yes.
Okay, listen. All right, no. Let me just get this all out here, right? Because so I've been doing YouTube for like a decade, and every time I see people do like the sub number count stuff, it's always like really, really pathetic and just don't do it. It's really
Flash
bad.
Flood today?
It's really bad because I saw again, I didn't really know who Sai was, but I saw Sai doing the whole thing with you last night, being like, rising tide raise all ships, right? Okay, let me be clear. If a raid really made such a tremendous impact on somebody's growth, people would be raiding each other all the time. But raiding does not constitute to an increase in income or a significant increase in subscriber count, right? The ratio of people who go and click on a stream versus those who subscribe is very low, right? Same thing for the people who donate and chat. The people who donate and chat make up such a small percentage of those things. It really, really does not make a difference, okay? And unfortunately, Sai, at your size, and frankly, anyone below like 500K is a nobody. Nothing you say matters. You are not that important.
They just hate me because I'm trans, is one take I saw from her, which, yeah, no, my culture is not your costume. She is nothing of the
Somebody lied to her several times and told her that she was fly, hot, and sexy and beautiful, and she's nothing like that. She's nothing of the sort.
My culture is not your costume. People don't give a shit about whether or not you're trans, Lily. It's the fact that you're fucking insane. It's that you're insane. Pooja, what is this behavior? Pooja, what is this behavior?
You're not important to anything. I understand Lily Orchard is like some fucking lol cow. Maybe it did have an impact on her channel, right? But there is this predisposition with numbers that I find very strange. And
I agree, Sai should not have brought up sub numbers. As somebody who currently has 8 viewers and 150 subs, I agree. I agree 100%. Because Because if I was getting into it with somebody and I was making valid points and the only thing that they had to come back to me about was sub numbers, then I would rightfully crash out. I agree. I disavow Sai bringing up sub numbers.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, like, so what sort of prompted this is, like, for a start, Sai's been saying for a while, and like you can hear me in the call with the last night. So I'm like, I don't know what you mean by boosting or promoting whatever with this network shit. And now I said, like, before this stuff with Lio started, no one in this community knew who Sai was. No one in art commentary or commentary.
No,
had ever fucking heard of Sai.
I heard that Sai had done like Yandere Dev coverage. I've been covering Yandere Dev for like fucking 4 or 5 years.
Never heard that before.
Okay. Yeah, I know. So fuck you, Chris.
But
it's like I didn't know about you. Like, don't assume that you're.
You know, it's if you make one mistake, we'll crucify you because they don't have anything else to attack Sai on.
More important than you are.
They really don't.
Like, just be like polite and talk to people, dude. Don't be like. It's not making it transactional is just gonna put people off like that, especially when you're open and saying it. Don't say the quiet part out loud. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, like, realistically speaking, what's a good way to put this? Everyone gets like little moments with things where they have impacts in stories, or they get some attention, they get mentioned on like Reddit or the forums or fucking Twitter, and like a thread kicks off, or someone else covers your shit. But like, realistically speaking, no one really cares. We are all nobodies, and always have been. I don't think that's like. What I'm trying to get at. People are talking about this like it's a profession kind of thing. It's like this is a job to people, but it's not. Like, we're not Mr. Beast.
Yeah, you can absolutely make a living income even at low numbers.
Are you talking about Beckett? Yeah, Beckett is little broing them and is barely paying attention to the stream. It's actually kind of funny.
Streamer, but it's just like you're not. Yeah, like you said, you're not. We're not Mr. Beast. Or
you're not Mr. Beast. This is profound.
This is heavy. This is big. This is deep. This is
profound.
Or anything like that.
My version of this is a strong message.
We're not even Keemstar. Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, the thing is the stuff that Sai was saying yesterday in Fauji's chat is exactly how Keemstar talks, where it's like, oh, if I did something for you, so why aren't you giving it back to me? Like, I helped you once. I retweeted your shit. Why aren't you, walking lock and step with me? Right? So it's like it's something that's like come up before, and I don't like it personally, right? But there we go. Now Diesel's thrown his hat into the ring.
Exactly. Yeah, it's so true. 100%. Yeah.
I am not going to speak to if there was a subscriber loss in relation to Sai coverage. If it was based, I'd fuck Lily. I don't give a shit about her. I said this yesterday.
Yeah.
I also
Diesel was like, why am I even here and playing a game?
I also don't give a shit.
That's so true.
Personally
I don't think Diesel actually knows what the fuck they're talking
complain
about.
At Sai for liking Vizzy Pop. I think that's so insane.
Time out. As a quick aside, I am Vivzy Pop's biggest op. I fucking hate Vivzy Pop. I think her art style is ugly. I think her storylines are trash. I hate her. I hate her with a fiery passion. I don't give a fuck about all the shit she's been called out. She's been called out for a lot of shit, and it should be cared about, but I just fucking hate her shit. It's not good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I think that's so, like, I truly hope Vizzy Pop makes all these animations so Sai makes money off of it.
They are super animator unfriendly. Her shit's so ugly.
But continuing on. We go on. Yeah,
Thank you.
I have no
oh my God,
of diminishing her platform. So what have you...
This is profound. This is a profound message.
This is heavy. This is big. This is deep. This is profound.
We hate Vivzy Pop. Listen, I fucking hate Hasbin Hotel. I hate Hell of a Boss. I hate all of her shit. It's very mid. I think her designs are too busy. Every time I look at them, my head fucking hurts. I hate Vivzy Pop.
You done about her or for Courtney? Lio goes on to say, no,
terrible.
You tout yourself as a strong, independent woman while melting down over criticism.
This is a profound message.
I've said this. I also don't like that Lio is throwing the woman thing at her. Have better insults. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
No,
this is a
I
crazy
want her
one.
to
Sai
not
says
have
you
success.
had to send your rape buddies into Malcolm's server. You were so butthurt.
This is I'm actually genuinely surprised that I did not come up with this conversation. I like genuinely remember when one of Lio Convoy's kittens, Fox Azure, decided to like openly threaten me with rape. That was really funny. That's what inspired me. Like you created another Lio Convoy hate streamer because that's what inspired me to boot up my stream. I'm crashing out. Merda. Je n'ai pas passé pourquoi difficile. You know? I remember when Malcolm said that it does that's because it is Tumblr bait. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason Vivzy Pop became popular was because she was posting those fucking Kesha music videos she made on Tumblr.
Okay.
Wait, is she talking about like Gilded's people?
Yes, I believe so.
That those aren't Lio's people. That's just a bunch of people that like to fuck around and be like fucked up.
Lio's people and Gilded people are the same people. It's the same image. The Venn diagram is a fucking circle, alright? I'm so sick of pretending that these are two separate communities. They're not. They are the same community. Lio's people are Gilded's people. They are the same fucking community. Okay? They're all in each other's servers. They all know each other. It's fucking incestuous, nepotistic. It's...
Completely not true.
This is the same community. Quit acting like Gilded Poo's community and Lio Combo's community are not the same fucking people. They are the same people. Just...
This is for Rachel, you big, fat, white, nasty, smelling, fat bitch. Why you took me off the motherfucking schedule with your trifling, dirty, white, racist ass, you big, fat bitch, oompa loompa body ass bitch. I'm coming up there and I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, bitch. And don't even call the police today because I'm gonna come up there unexpected and wait on your motherfucking ass, bitch. I'm coming to beat the fuck out of you, bitch. Because you did that on purpose with your Andre racist white ass. Being her, bitch. Watch, I'm coming up there to fuck you up, bitch. I'm telling you, watch. I know what kind of
My Discord is actually the only one you should join. My Discord server is really cool. You should also join Malcolm's server because Malcolm's server is hilarious, and Malcolm is hilarious, and you want to watch him stream.
Trolls about shit like bro, you're gonna get that in any community. There's gonna be a group that is gonna obviously just do crazy and say crazy shit all the time. That doesn't mean that they're associated with Lio in particular because Lio is just in the Gilded Discord
So I
server.
know there are 7 people in here, and there's only 3 likes on the stream. Like the stream right now.
Buddies is kind of
like
ridiculous. I understand she's probably just saying that to get a rise out of Lio because she thinks it's funny to piss him off, but like, it's not a good look to do that. But okay.
My shirt? Okay, yeah, absolutely. So this shirt here says, I myself am a little strange and unusual. I got it from the Beetlejuice Broadway show. I actually also got this there. So this is from Beetlejuice on Broadway. I got this matching tote bag to match it. The Beetlejuice, the musical. I got it from the stage show. Okay, yeah, I'll drop a link to my Discord here in a second. I saw it on tour, and while I was watching the musical, halfway through right as it hit the intermission, I realized, oh my god, it's not a skirt. It's not a skirt. It's a skort. It's a skort. It's a skort, and it has pockets. It's the Pure Wet Skort from Popflex. It's my favorite pair of workout shorts ever. Let's see here. Okay. Invite people. Let's create an edit invite link. Fire after 7 days. Let's do a little. Let's go ahead and say never. Let's go ahead and say never. Generate new link. Copy. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Let me drop the link to my Discord here. This is my Discord server. It's called Daytime Television. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, so that's my server. Please feel free to join it. Okay, yeah, feel free to join. Say hi. It's mostly Final Fantasy stuff, I'm gonna be honest, but I use it to talk about this every now and then.
Lyle goes on to say, I flatly don't believe you on this, LOL, regarding the 10,000 subscribers. Again, Lyle goes on to say, didn't send anyone to Malcolm's server. Rena B says, Sai, do you have any problems with rape jokes when you just made one about Pooh's kid? Are you not seeing the hypocrisy?
Wait, hold on. I don't think that's liar. That's patently not
Completely not true.
That's not true. Sai never said anything about raping Pooh's kid. That's
Liar!
Liar. Liar, liar, liar.
Don't be fucking rude. Are you kidding me?
Sai says the Dragon Age videos that she did were to try and get me, and her channel has been choking for views ever since that and the name change.
I don't do. Is there like some personal relationship between Sai and Lily Orchard that I'm not like grasping here?
She's just Lily's #1 A-log.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also Courtney. It's also the previous relationship.
This is like,
with Courtney.
okay, think about it like this, dude. This is like if Snort Hogan and Darkside Phil got into a beef with each other.
You know,
Snort
this is all
Hogan.
like shit that doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Dude,
So
this is a lolcow detractor and a lolcow that know each other and dislike each other and will shit on each other no matter
okay,
what.
so all right. Well, that would just lend credence to her content or coverage on Lily not affecting Lily's numbers.
Again,
Unless she's a very effective detractor channel, which is rare.
And
she's not that big.
And I will say, because as the chat has identified, again, chat has identified, June the King made a video on Lily that's very, very successful. There are other people that have covered Lily. Again, not saying that she did not have an effect. And I also know that Lily Orchard, allegedly, according to Sai, did, I think, 10 or 12 false DMCA claims.
That sounds like Lily. I won't.
That
even
does sound
argue
like
that.
Lily.
And that is an abuse of the system. Fuck Lily for that. Straight up. I like Sai.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't, Lily Orchard is like a crazy, creepy pedo chick. So, like,
Sure.
I don't think
This is a profound message. This is a strong
anyone needs
message.
to like. No one's here is like gonna sit here and be like, actually, I think Lily Orchard is okay. Like, look, we know what Orchard is. Everyone knows. It's fine.
Yeah, and I've been told conflicting statements about the raid. By the way, just gonna make that very clear. Dragon Age videos. Pooh goes on to say, why are you engaging in serious conversations? Sai also goes on to say, I'm also camping on her old YouTube due to a glitch and she can't get it back.
You dressed your wait and stop pretending stop pretending rape jokes bother you. You dressed your channel up like a rapist and defended it. You're a woke, scolding, moral flagging liar. What the fuck is he talking about? What does that mean? That Sai dressed their channel up like a rapist?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, that's like when those people like trademark Darkside Phil, so Phil can't put a trademark in. That's cool, I guess. Like, okay.
We're really sticking it to this gross pedo, dude. Holy shit.
We stole the app, bro. We've done so much.
YouTube app.
Wait, what did hold on.
Lyle goes on to say,
What did Sai do for April Fools? Okay.
Will she recover?
Lyle goes on to say, and stop pretending rape jokes bother you. : You dressed your channel up like a rapist and defended it. You're a woke, scolding, moral flagging liar. Again,
I'm a woke, scolding, moral flagging liar.
I think that it's
actually.
totally fine. I think it's fine to make fun of Lily. If Sai wants to make fun of Lily,
So
and
that's
dress
literally
her channel
nothing.
up like that, she has every right to do so. If there's
That's
criticism
hilarious,
and blowback
actually.
from it, sure. I think it's personally hilarious. That's me.
This is a strong message.
Lyle
So
goes
true.
on. Oh, how brave! The slacktivism is strong. Oh, that's gay.
Okay, that's hilarious,
Sai, brother,
actually.
I made a parody character and did an April Fool's joke as that parody character. Sai goes on to say, I'm not an activist. Lio says, so you parodied a rapist, and that's okay, but a rape joke isn't? This is why you're getting clowned on.
This is so gay. There are people that just like.
Yeah,
fuck.
no, I agree. This is gay. Like, Kim, there's people that are dying.
There's people that are dying.
There's people that are dying in their countries. Kim, calm down.
Impersonate other locals all the time. I don't care.
Yeah,
about that.
I don't care. Like,
it's
I think
so
this is fine.
stupid.
Like, why are we making this metric? I actively disagree with
I
Lyle
will
for
say this. No, hold on. I can see why, because I agree with you completely. And I've said this multiple times about this whole kind of cosplay thing. But isn't that an abuse joke? Isn't that a joke about an abuser?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So it's like-
it's a joke about an abuser.
So it's like, I think what people are getting at is not that that's necessarily a problem. Like, plenty of people are like, well, whatever.
Mhm.
It's like, well, you have a problem with a rape joke, and you're like, that's never acceptable. But this entire drama started because people said, hey, you're joking about a pedo, and that makes the victim uncomfortable. Maybe don't do that. And so I'm saying that's dumb. It's like, your line exists for you, and that's whatever, but then you have no consideration of other people's. I think that's what people are getting at, which I think is fair enough. It just looks
Yeah.
hypocritical.
Yeah, I could see that. I can see that. I think the point is 99% of what people say about Sai is their hypocrisy, and Sai is refusing to admit their stances as such. I could see why people think that. I could purely see why people think that. No, you're a moral flagger with that purity test. Other people, Lyle goes on to say. I skipped the Sai says, what are you doing about this rapist? You haven't answered that. Okay.
Which rapist?
Lily.
What is anyone
I
gonna
like
do
how we're
about
like, which rapist?
Welcome to commentary.
One of the biggest things is because Courtney is in Lyo's court and
he's still besties with Courtney. Like, it's insane to me. Like, I'm gonna put I'm feeling a little bit like a hat day. Maybe I think it's a little bit of a hat day. It's my hair. I'm having a bad hair day today. It's because I slept with it wet. I fell asleep with my hair wet. There we go. Yeah, that's cute. What is this? Just lint on my hat. Okay.
disclosure, I've told...
Which I keep saying, get rid of Courtney.
I
I've
said
been saying
that
it
too.
forever.
I said that too. I told Lio she's a fucking liability. I've said
She
it.
is.
I'm gonna
Courtney's
be honest.
insane.
I don't like Courtney. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't fucking care what Lily did. I like in that respect.
Well,
like,
at least nobody will think anybody's sweeping for Lio, and everybody
Yeah.
rakes him over the coals for not doing that shit with Courtney.
it's like one of those
Oh,
things.
I
it's
will
like,
gladly rub it in his fucking little
you
nose
you
about it.
can't. Well, that's my whole thing. It's like Lily is a bad person. She should just
This
fucking
is a strong
like,
message.
I want like Lily to face court.
Got it.
My whole thing is Courtney gets carte blanche because of what Lily did to her. To be a dickhead. And I'll be honest. I don't like the fact that Courtney is now turned around and called everybody a pedophile, including Sai. It's almost like I hate when people get pedo-jacketed, even people I know. A-Space, if Sai is arguing about considering SA victim safety, she clearly didn't care about hurting Courtney with her public joke. Rules for thee, but not for me.
Someone's texting me. Hold on. Who's texting me? Oh, it's my doctor. I have test results. But my body is healthy, so I'm good.
Yeah, but I don't care about Courtney.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point where it's just like, I think Courtney is a liability because what Lily has done is criminal.
It's insane to me that Lio like portrays himself as it's almost like she's unstable and needed help instead of being put on a platform like this. Yeah, 100%. Courtney belonged in therapy, not in YouTube chat. She needed a therapist. And I give Courtney a little bit of grace here. She's very clearly unwell. And I try to give her a little bit of grace just because like she's very clearly just like not processing her trauma correctly. And she needs therapy, not YouTube, not Discord kittens. She needs therapy, not a Discord community. And she needs people who aren't looking to her for advice. She needs to be working through her issues rather than actually trying to like perpetuate them. And I think that's a really big. This is a strong message.
Why are we arguing internet shit and who the victim chooses to be on their
Normalize
side?
therapy over the internet.
I don't know
this
why
is
we
so
can't.
true. This is. Ooh, yes, this is heavy.
This is heavy, this is big, this is deep. This is
profound.
Doing that. Let's see. Sai, you ignored evidence about Lily. 7 years ago, you called her a kind and good person, and that was after she had written Stockholm. What the fuck is Stockholm?
Every time I hear Stockholm brought up, my brain.
Stockholm is Lily Orchard's fan fiction, which is a My Little Pony fan fiction. Fuck me, go away! Is like a My Little Pony fan fiction where basically the minor characters, like the kid characters, end up in relationships, sometimes incestuous, with the adult pony characters. The overall message
Why
of
is the Fairly Odd
Stockholm, the
Parents being
moral, is that you shouldn't turn your friends into the police for being
Is that me?
pedophiles, because that is bad, because you are abandoning them.
Ah, says that. They're just
Chat,
bad
I
at
don't
it.
know why the music just started playing, but fuck it. Music is starting now.
I'm gonna derail this for a second. I just want to say that this is the most overstimulating, like, gambling pull mechanic in a gotcha game I've ever played. Like, there's
Right,
so
Beckett,
much happening.
Hold on, I have to inform Beckett. Beckett, if he starts spinning in a circle really fast, you got to get to the edge.
Lily makes me feel ashamed for liking Kingdom Hearts sometimes, and then I remember a stop clock is right twice a day. You should never feel ashamed for liking Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is Oscar worthy. It's peak. It's talented, beautiful, brilliant, show-stopping, amazing. Kingdom Hearts is amazing. Kingdom Hearts is one of the best games ever made. Enjoy it. Kingdom Hearts, I love it because it was released a mere 20 years after the release of unrelated Belgian pump anthem, Pump Up the Jam.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up.
Okay. No, we love Kingdom Hearts in this household.
Edges of the map and keep pushing it to the edge so he doesn't kill us immediately.
Okay, noted. I think he's getting there. I think we're getting him.
Lio goes on to say, I directly reported her to law enforcement.
Okay,
Lio,
great.
in response to the Stockholm comic, ha 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 ha! What evidence was I shown, Sai?
Pump it up.
Tell me.
Pump it
Sai
up.
goes on to say, how are you, who talks about how altruistic you are, complaining about a purity test?
I get it. There's a lot of people who don't have access to good or affordable mental health resources, so I don't want to sound ableist, but people at the very least need to get off social media. I want to sound ableist. Well, I'm not ableist, but I'm going to say this in very simple terms. It doesn't matter what city you're in. I was able to access free or reduced mental health services when I was living in bumfuck nowhere, Idaho. I guarantee you, no matter what city you're in, there is some sort of therapy. Like, even if it's just talk therapy, we don't like BetterHelp, but I'm sure there's alternatives out there. You can find and access therapists that are free or reduced costs, especially if you are a victim of some serious trauma. All you have to do is look for those resources. And if you don't find those resources, you keep looking. But dealing with them online, is not, like, dealing with them with a community of people who are just as maladjusted as you is not the answer. It's not. It's just not. It's not the answer.
Lio says post it. Sai says, oh, certainly. Let me get this clip for my stream. 1 second. I asked you a question. I asked a question.
Most countries have a kind of therapy thing you can do. I had to go to a county one for a hot second there. Yeah, most counties have a kind of therapy you can do. Had to go to a county one for a hot second. Yeah, I guarantee you, no matter where you live, you have some way of accessing free or reduced mental health services. There's always, you could always just fucking call the Trevor Project. Hi, welcome back, Kirby. I'm just talking about how if you have experienced some sort of trauma, you need to be accessing mental health care, and no matter where you're at, there is some sort of resource available to you. I'm sorry. If I go right here and I say free or reduced mental health services. Oh, look at that. Several resources offer free or reduced mental cost health services. These include local community mental health centers, nonprofit organizations, federally qualified health centers, and even medical schools. Additionally, Medicaid can provide access to free or low-cost mental health care, and hotlines like 988 offer immediate crisis support. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Journaling would have been better. It's more productive. Just get a notebook and write it down. Go to Barnes & Noble's, get a notebook. It's easy. It's really easy.
Question you asked, that wasn't bragging. I know you hate context, but that's how this works. Diesel, why don't you read this GIF?
I like how you read out one of Gildan's normal messages, but you're like, oh, Diesel will be the rape translator tonight. Killing.
They're like a loud pack of idiot bitches, and I'm sick of them already.
Yeah, exactly.
Rape,
there
killing
are
rape, killing rape.
Music
Make
is
sure to
loud.
clip that out of context. Yeah, we left a pause
Oh my
there
God.
specifically for the clippers.
Loud
I'm struggling
music,
in this
hold up.
underwater battle. Holy shit, I'm struggling. This is fucking AIDS.
Better chat.
You actually just die.
Yes, I'm fucking up in the underwater.
Fuck.
Did you die?
Oh, fuck, bro. Fuck.
Yeah,
you
Remove
die,
the music.
bro.
Oh, listen, we need something below.
I do like this jazz,
Well,
though.
there's literally 3 other
I know it's
fucking
from
glove
Sonic the
shittos in
Hedgehog,
here,
but,
okay?
I mean,
Well,
it's
then-
pretty
I
jazzy.
like the fact that you guys are focused on the stream. Me and Chris are like, the dragon killed us.
Fucking
I mean, yeah, we are streaming.
Hell, you
I
are
don't
serious.
really care. I just wanted an excuse to play the fucking horse game on here.
Dude, I'm so mad. We fucking died.
Lyle, a face. Rena B, waiting. Let's see.
1. Patrick asked Lily not to go.
Hold up. This is a clip from
One.
Lyo.
Patchwork asked
more time.
Lily not to go any further with the info at
Why
hand.
is that not playing?
Lily.
Can someone
Up,
tell me
chat.
who
I gotta figure
Patchwork
out why
Heart
that's
is,
not playing.
please? I want to know.
I
I have no idea who that is. I'm just happy to be here.
Okay. Why was that not playing? It is playing. You can hear it. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't working on my end. Thank you, chat. One more time.
1. Patchwork asked Lily not to go any further with the info at hand. Lily respected that because Lily is kind of like.
Who is Patchwork? Wait, time out. Who is Patchwork? Someone tell me who Patrick is. Patrick Star? I You're trying to talk about this thing they want you to take seriously and then don't act serious at all because this is such a non-issue. Patch is someone who has been around several communities and was hurt in all of them. I don't know the full deets, but it was from like Lily to Poppy to Lyo. Jeez Louise, that's... That's... Going from Lily to Poppy to Lyo is insane. That's just... At a certain point, you have to ask yourself, are you... What? How do you stumble into 3 different shitty communities, one after the other? It's just... How does that... How are you that unlucky? Like, Pooja, what is this behavior? Was also the one that got his abortion mocked in the freeze. So that, okay, that's that person. Okay. I do want to talk about that. That's fucking insane. Just a very troubled and vulnerable person. Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like they're just, hi Rosie. He seems like Patch was also concerned into drawing very yikes stuff for Lily for money when Lily knew they were in a bad financial situation. Yeah, that's terrible. My heart goes out to Patch. Please find a better community, or maybe just like find a community outside of Discord, because it seems like you are not having very good luck. And the last thing, this is how people get recruited into cults, and I don't want that to happen to you.
That, and a very kind person to boot when it comes to situations like this.
Yeah, unmute it.
I'm gonna grab a snack. I will be right back. Okay, just
and a
let me
kind
know.
person
I'm
to
listening.
boot.
Just let me know if anything happens. Okay.
Just making sure that's not in here. Sai goes on to say, actually, it was easier to find it in your video. Lily is a very kind person, and when it comes to situations like this. Lio goes on to say, how is that evidence that Lily is a predator? Buddy, you asked me where you called her a kind person. No, that's not what I asked, Lio goes on to say. I know Fauci Steven Universe, but which crystal gem would your co-host be? Beckett is a Peridot.
Oh, dude, we're totally safe. We're totally safe.
Beckett's a Peridot. Chris is whatever one of those.
Chris is that purple lady, right?
No, he's one of the
What?
scrungly looking fucking.
Are you explaining me in Steven Universe terms?
Yes, I am.
Bro, what are you, like 12 and a fucking lesbian? Like, who gives a shit?
No.
You know what? I don't even know what any of these things are, so.
I think
Dude, we're
it's-
safe. Beckett, we're safe. Reaction context safe.
All right,
YouTube
new goal,
clarified.
chat. The dog has gotten another treat. Thank you, thank you. This is not Lio is not moving the goalposts. We are talking about stuff.
Yeah, but ex friend of mine ended up dating two very shitty people. Not to be a misandrist, but I feel like I hate it when men, that's the end of the sentence.
This is heavy, this is big, this is deep. This is profound.
That's so true.
7 years ago, he is asking when was he told that Lily was a predator. He's all
Also,
that's being brought up is that
not to do a product shout out here, but these Fruit Riot sour grapes are delicious, and I cannot stop eating them. I got through 2 bags. They're so good. They're basically no Stars of Stardust. Don't leave. I love you. You're my strongest soldier. You're an honorary girly pop. These are frozen grapes coated with like a sour candy shell, and they're so good. So yummy.
Stockholm exists.
Okay. But you asked me where I called her. You asked me where you called her a kind person. No, that's not what I asked. And this was after she created Stockholm. People were warning you about her. You said I ignored evidence. Oh, well, Britt showed you evidence, but you said it wasn't enough. What has convinced you Lily is a rapist and pedo now? Sai, did you listen to the call? See, that's an ally. That is an ally. Wait, Caramelized Onion said something here that didn't get pulled up in my chat. So Caramelized Onion said, some people are also just very ill-equipped to see red flags, and predatory people can definitely notice that and seek it out. That is true. So something that a lot of abusive people, a lot of cults specifically look for is people who have had a past with those people, because they know that they are vulnerable to it and easy to manipulate them. And Alice said, fuck, I miss being able to have fruit. Fruit is delicious, and we love fruit. Fruit's so good. Also eat fruit. Okay.
That's all that's being brought up. Can I be a Garnet?
Well, we will.
Yes,
Okay,
Pi,
there we
you
go. Sorry.
can.
What changed? What changed, Lio? When did you get enough evidence to call Lily a pedo and a rapist? Did you listen to the call I had with Brittany's side? Why do I need to? I'm asking you, at what point did you decide to believe Lily Orchard is a pedo and a rapist? Okay. What did they say next? I don't care what they have to say here. Did you listen to the call I had with Brittany? Blah, blah, blah. So the answer is no. Gotcha. Yeah, great. Brittany brought me nothing. She wanted me to do a video based on speculation and nothing more. You're an idiot for just running with that at face value. You're actually stupid. Shut up, Lio. You're an idiot. Let's see. Okay, so at what point were you shown evidence that did convince you? And what was it? The thing I told Brittany in 2022, a victim coming forward. Stockholm wasn't enough. Stockholm was literally being tied to her properly at the time for once. Her being a pedophile isn't inherently evidence of her being a predator. I always focus on things that have victims. There's a reason why people are charged for being predators and not just pedophiles as a whole. No, they aren't. Why are you dumb enough to just take what people say? Blah, blah, blah. Are you always that stupid or only when it's an aggressive man? Okay, hang on. My wife needs something. I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna do a little be right back stream. I'm gonna play you guys some music, play you guys some smooth jazz, just to make things better. Bitches, I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. Okay. Sorry, my wife needed me. She's taking a little nap, and I'm gonna Uber Eats myself some lunch. Just a little lunch for me. Just a little lunch. Because it's now officially 11:30, which means that I can order Macca's, which is what I wanted in the first place. So there's literally video evidence of Lily saying she was Stockholm and the contents are criminal where she lives. Lio was so spineless. True. She openly talks about how much why is Lio is running defense for Lily and not admitting she's a groomer and pedo? Does he like her? Is he scared of her? What is it, Lio man? Yeah, I don't understand why he's doing this. The only reason that I can think of is that he knows that if he openly admits that she is, then he has to also admit that he was running defense for her in the past, and he doesn't want to have to admit that. I'm getting a quarter pounder. Yeah, I'm gonna get a double quarter pounder. Or Big Mac. No, I don't like Big Macs. I like quarter pounders. Let me get a quarter pounder with cheese meal. A bacon quarter pounder cheese meal. That's what I want. Large meal with a large unsweetened tea lemonade. And we're gonna add some ketchups. Actually, no, I don't want ketchups. I do want, however, extra salt on my fries. We're gonna add in a couple of the hot mustard, no, sweet and sour dipping sauces that I like. 3 of those, yeah, obviously. And I'm also going to get Where are my McNuggets? I'm gonna get a 10-piece nugget. I guess I don't have 10 pieces, so I'll just have to get a 20-piece. Looks good. Okay. The fact that he can't hide behind the fact that he wasn't aware, which is probably why he won't backtrack on it, because he was made aware of it. I'm gonna make some eggs BRB. Have some fun. But yeah, no, that's exactly it. He can't, he realizes that if he admits this about Lily Orchard, he is going to be ostensibly admitting fault in a situation that he doesn't want to admit fault for.
That's why I'm with Grizzly. So, like, there was actually a standard of evidence that was required. Liars not really run off like completely bunk allegations, at least most of the time.
All right.
I can't think of a case where he has run off literally just testimony.
Fair enough. Diesel, you are now Lio Convoy.
Horrible
Loud
as a
pack of
terminal.
idiot bitches.
Okay, wait, where were we?
So this answer is no. God.
Beckett running defense for Lio. What is Beckett's deal? I can never tell whether or not I'm supposed to like Beckett or hate him, because he seems like he oscillates between saying shit that actually makes sense and running defense for super terrible people. So what is Beckett of Crab's whole deal? I need to understand Beckett. I need to do a deep dive on Beckett of Crabs before I can understand whether or not I'm going to support this music. Because if he's supporting Lio, that's terrible. But I do remember there was some situation in the past where he was in the right. I don't know. I don't know. Discord kittens don't make a lot of sense. I don't know.
Gotcha.
So the answer is no. Gotcha. Brittany, hold on, let me do a. He's got like a nasally voice, whatever. Brittany brought me nothing. She wanted me to do a video on speculation and nothing more. You're an idiot just for running with that at face value. You're actually stupid.
Okay, so at what point were you shown evidence that
where he does from normal and hating Lio to being okay with Lio and less normal to being a completely crazy kizzy? So he's on the normal to kitten path. Okay. I don't understand how he's getting radicalized into being a Lio convoy kitten, but then again, I don't fully understand what would make anyone want to spend any amount of time in or around Lio convoy's community, because it feels like they are fucking crazy. They are fucking crazy. Normal to kitten pipe. Yeah, the normal to kitten pipeline. That's what I think this is. I'm telling y'all, Lio gives great head. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. The Lio kittenification of the commentary community. Yeah, the Lio kittenification of the commentary community must be stopped at all costs. Like, this is a dangerous time. It's a dangerous time. With one of those dramatic thumbnails with the black bar over the eyes. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That can be if you make that a thumbnail, I will make that the thumbnail of this VOD. If you make that thumbnail for me, I will make it the thumbnail of this VOD.
Did convince you.
They get free nitro. And they all have cat ears. Yeah, that's true. We love
the
cat
thing
ears.
I told Brittany in 2022, a victim coming forward.
Stockholm wasn't enough?
Yeah,
Stockholm was literally being tied to her personally at the time for once. Her being a pedophile properly, okay, excuse me, it's very tiny. Properly for once. Her being a pedophile isn't inherently evidence of her being a predator. I always focus on those. That's an insane statement.
Oh my God!
No, it was okay. So part of the problem was some of this is coming back to me. The only thing that ever came forward before
This
Courtney,
is the part I don't understand. Part of the redeeming people that people are latching onto here. He seems like a person devoid of charisma, so I just don't understand why people get drawn in. Yeah, no, this is so real. I say this all the time. I said this about Poppy's community. I said this about Lio's community. I don't understand what is attracting people to the, like, sure, I understand if you're, like, already in, right? if you're already in, it might be a little hard to leave because you're like a socially awkward loser and you don't have friends, and this is a place where you found friends. But I don't understand. There's nothing about this dude's content that is actually making me want to join his community at all. There's nothing about this person that I've seen where it's like, okay, yeah, I can understand why somebody would like him. There's nothing. It's truly baffling to me that this guy has fans at all. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And if a Lyle Convoy kitten wants to get on and discuss what they actually like about him, then I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I don't understand what is making people want to join Lyle Convoy's community. I don't get it. My food is almost here also. So I don't know why I'm doing this, but I should probably take these off. Okay. Ooh. I don't understand what it is about Lyle Convoy's community that is making these Discord kittens. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Okay. Making these people want to join it. Whatever good qualities he has are probably stuff he doesn't show publicly in his videos, which is weird if it is a good trait. Yeah. Like, I don't understand, like, what qualities are attracting people into Lyle Convoy's community. I really don't. The Lyle kittens are giving fatherless behavior. It's very iconic, considering Lyle's stance on having children. On having children? Are you saying Lyle's stance on having children? Does Lyle have an anti-children stance? Because it was my understanding that Lyle Convoy is, like, a very, like, you know, I'm a big kitten lover. I love kids. Not in a creepy way, though. Although, who knows? Maybe. I am of the belief that anybody who spends that much time accusing other people of being pedophiles probably has something to hide. Like, it's very much a methinks the lady doth protest too much situation. From what I understand, he didn't have kids because he didn't want to be like his abusive father. Okay. You know what? Sure. I understand that. The closest thing I've heard is he was cool when I talked to him about Gundam from Op Block. But, like, that's such a thin reason. Yeah, that is. You know who else was cool when I talked to him about Gundam? Or when I talked to him about Final Fantasy? Like, the manager who let me go from, you know, the office when I got laid off. Like, so instead he just abuses 19-year-olds on Discord. Like, yeah, absolutely. Like, it just doesn't seem to me like none of this is like a good enough reason to join like this guy's community. Do these look cute? Do these look real? None of this seems like a good reason to join someone's community. Like this just and then his kittens are just so like that redheaded YouTuber person. Ellison mode activated. Yeah, that's true. I'm in Ellison now. I'm from Ishgard. I am super cunt. And I'm so cool. Okay. There we go. I just felt like having elf ears today. I feel like this is the vibe. This is the vibe. Okay, there we go. This is the vibe. Go Gadget elf form. Yeah, this is the vibe. I just felt like having elf ears today. And you know what? When the mood strikes you to have elf ears, you put on the elf ears. Like, ooh, there we go. That's the... I felt them connect. I felt them attach. Okay, there we go. That's the vibe. Okay. Sure. I mean, not exactly even, but whatever. It's about as close as I can get. Sometimes you just gotta follow your whimsy, and my whimsy says, be an elf. Be an elf. They're a little bit uneven, I think, though. Like, I think this needs to be a little bit higher. But whatever. Maybe this needs to be a little lower. Okay, sure. I just felt like being a little whimsy.
Year old who
whimsical.
said that Lily was trying to groom them for when they were 18.
And they cute though. They look.
But the evidence
real.
for this
Like,
was like really
like, look
fucking
at that.
shaky. It was basically this
Isn't that
17-year-old
crazy?
was like in Lily's Discord. Funnily enough, actually, the evidence for Lily being a predator is the same evidence for Sai being a predator. Lily wasn't moderating their not safe for work section and was like overly had minors in the community. That was the evidence. Stockholm was basically Lily writes weird fan fiction. And like it's kind of like going, well, if somebody's a lolicon, is that enough to start calling somebody a fucking pedophile? And I don't think it was at the time. And I mean, even now, like, I don't know, I'd be iffy if someone's just a lolicon. We're calling them a pedo. I'd call them a fucking nonce, but...
No, absolutely not. Beckett is sweeping intensely. His kiddification is in full swing. That's true. Lyle Convoy has been lost to... Lyle Convoy's growing kitten whiskers as he speaks. Sweep, 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 sweep.
Okay.
Lyle Convoy is growing kitten whiskers. I don't understand.
Excuse me.
Welcome, everybody. Give me your cult juice. That sounds weird.
Excuse me, are y'all with the cult?
We're
Where'd my audio go?
not a cult. We're an organization that promotes love and...
Yeah, this is it.
It's the cult. It's cult shit. That being said, I'm so sorry to keep doing this, but we are going to be right back. My Uber Eats order is here. I'm just going to grab it. I'll be right back. I'm going to give you guys some tunes, though. Let me give you guys some music.
Welcome, everybody. Give me your cult juice. That sounds weird.
All right. Let's do it. I'm gonna be super, like, I'm just gonna be a fat cunt today. Like, okay, wait, I forgot to actually...
Oh, okay. I mean, agree to disagree. I know it's a crazy sentence, Lyle, but go on, Diesel. Go on, Diesel Convoy.
I don't you dare, dude. I always focused on things that had victims. There's a reason why people are charged for being predators and not just pedophiles as a whole. Why are you dumb enough just to take what people say about me at face value without any evidence? Are you always that stupid, or only when it's an aggressive man?
She wrote it under her...
Can I just clarify one thing very quickly before it's taken out of context?
Yes.
Just to be clear, I'm talking about what the community standards were. Like, I've covered Lily over the years, and Stockholm was always enough for me to consider Lily pretty petty.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's...
hold on.
Stockholm's really bad.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't think most people have not read it. It's bad.
Okay, base point from Lyle Convoy here. I'm refereeing here. I'm trying to be generous. I mean, I understand that Lyle Convoy is actively growing kitten whiskers as we speak, but like That's a base point. Apparently, the Stockholm thing is really, really bad. I'm gonna go through and read it one of these days on stream, if I can. If I'm gonna read it first, and then if it's really bad, I'll go through it on stream. But this Combo shit is insane.
It's not by any. So Lily once in one of her videos, she's talking about the issues of subtext. Like I think she's talking about Rebecca Sugar having bad subtext, and she refers to. She's like, well, I know what it's like if you have bad or misleading subtext because I did that, and then people got antsy about it. It's like, no, Lily, you didn't have bad or misleading subtext. You wrote a story that blatantly was about like incestual pedophilia. Like I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, it's Lily's deflected this shit for a long time, but yeah, Stockholm's really bad.
Yeah, Stockholm is something that is literally illegal here in my home country of Canada.
Okay, the contents violate TOS.
Yo, fuck that bitch. Sai goes on to say she wrote it.
The
in
contents
her
are
real
illegal in Canada.
Legal name, both of them.
Holy shit.
You're actually stupid if you think it's all that it took. There's a reason Opal.
Is there like a plot summary out there? I don't want to read the whole thing because it sounds disgusting, but I do want to know what's in it, you know? So I can effectively talk shit about Lily Orchard. Also, I really want to debate Brianna Wu, you know?
Had to make that video.
Why do you moral frog about me reading Stockholm if it wasn't enough for you to not be teaming up with her on a predator hunt?
I'm sorry, you're dumb, Sai, but that's not my problem. Oh wait, I forgot. He keeps talking. Sorry.
Okay. The next line.
Thank you for the support, Stormbow. I love you more than anything. You are my strongest soldier, the strongest girly pop. I hope that you get everything that's coming to you. I love you. I want to play a sound for you, but there's not enough money in the world to make me have a conversation with Brianna Wu. I really want to hold Brianna Wu accountable for stuff she has said in the past that nobody seems to bring up ever. Like, in just one debate with Brianna Wu, I want someone to bring up how she how she screamed at somebody, calling them a sand N-word when she was trying to get her shitty comic published. I just want one person to bring it up. And I'll be happy. You know? I just want one person to bring it up. And if nobody will, I will be the person that holds Brianna Wu accountable. Yeah. This is my thing, is that Brianna Wu has a truly insane history. And I get so sad that nobody brings it up. But Brianna Wu is not a left-leaning person. Brianna Wu is an insane racist who is pretending to be a left-leaning person for attention. It's just disgusting, and I hate Brianna Wu so much.
You shouldn't have done something based on info you weren't actually given. I am very smart for saying this, quote unquote.
Aren't you now attacking Opal for disavowing that video?
100%.
I've been intimately familiar.
Gilded Poo is
Brianna Wu
subscribed to Sai's
for
channel.
about
Good job, Gilded.
15 years.
Oh, by the way, Opal is another one.
Like, since
found
before
family
I was in
kids.
college.
They recently came out with 2 videos, one disavowing Senate and one disavowing Lily Orchard. I haven't seen either of them in full.
Interesting. Is 100%. Sai says, is she a predator?
Opal, I sure hope not, but her arguments in the disavowing are dangerous and gross. It's actually defending Lily, and screw that. Now actually talk about what you know and not what your server will think is a gotcha, because you're very bad at this, and so are they.
Why are you going harder on someone who isn't a predator for disavowing a crucial piece of evidence against the...
That's true. Brianna Wu does think transitioning is akin to bimboification. Listen, okay, I need a Brianna Wu historian on here because I hate Brianna Wu and I need deep Brianna Wu lore. But I need to, like, Malcolm talked about it as well, but Brianna Wu for a while was trying to have like a political like commentary comic, and her art style shit. Her art style is dog shit, and for a really long time she was trying to get it published. And I think, oh my god, hold on, I have to find the information here now. Hold on. Brianna Wu banned N-word. I'm just googling it. Yeah, she was banned from the University of Mississippi because she attacked Dr. Samir Husni, called him a R-word head, you know, an R blank blank head, and sand N-word because they didn't want to publish her comic. No, bimboification is the idea of, you know, women having their intelligence reduced to become basically sex objects. Yeah, she was banned from the University of Mississippi. Brianna Wu's a psychopath. Brianna Wu, to quote myself, is a twisted psychopath and truly deranged individual. Yeah. Okay. And this is why I say, by the way, like, it was really bad, but this is why I say that Brianna Wu, very specifically, is not... No one has. It's insane. Am I out of line to say everything everyone thinks they do about Gamergate was kind of a lie? No, not at all. I was around for that whole thing, and I think a lot of people are a bit confused. Brianna Wu was never targeted during Gamergate, by the way. Brianna Wu... Yeah, it's... Brianna Wu was never really targeted during Gamergate, because when she tried to come out saying that she was targeted, everyone was like, who are you? Brianna who? No one knew who she was. And she came out being like, I was harassed. I was cyberbullied within an inch of my life last night. Nobody fucking bothered Brianna Wu because she was just... Nobody knew who she was. Brianna Wu's fucking idiot. She's just an attention whore. And I said this before, also, with regards to her support for Israel, Brianna Wu does not support Israel. She just hates Muslims, alright? And since Israel is at war with basically the entire Arab world, she hates the entire Arab world. Or she supports Israel. She only supports Israel because they hate Muslims. If Israel made peace with Muslims, she would stop supporting Israel. Point blank. Brianna Wu does not support Israel, she just hates Muslims.
Predator.
Lol, it's funny that you're actually so mad. I haven't made my own video yet, aren't you?
I remember that. She made a video game and blamed Gamergate for it flopping, which is insane, because we're going to look at it right now. Brianna Wu video game. Let's take a look at this ugly ass shit right here. Revolution 60. Look at this ugly ass shit. This looks like a fake video game. This looks like a fake video game from a Law and Order episode about gamers. This is the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life, and it looks like it was made in 1994. I'm not kidding when I say that video games made in the late 90s look better than this. It does look like... This looks like a Unity asset flip. This came out in 2013. This came out in 2013. Which is insane. It's just insane. Fusion Fall. Wait, what was the there was a Cartoon Network MMO? Hold on. There's a Cartoon Network MMO?
Hey. Graduating again.
I want to see what
and
this
not
looks
having
like.
any of their own nanos into the game, starting with the Coop Nano. He is the current unstable nano, and this is a fully original creation.
This looks great. What are you talking about? This looks like fun. Let's see the trailer here. I want to see the trailer. I'm a big MMORPG nerd, in case you couldn't tell. This looks cool as shit. Why didn't I ever hear about this? Why did I never hear about Fusion Fall? I would love to. Stars of Stardust, and we might do that in a stream one day. I will say there's about 17 different MMOs that I toy with on a rotating basis.
Hey, Sai, you ever done the predator hunting or actual victim advocacy? Advocacy?
That is cringe.
Okay, do you remember Bleed Man and his weird, edgy Powerpuff Girls multiverse comic? Fusion Fall is that as an MMO. I don't remember that at all, but that does sound amazing.
That's a cringe fucking question. No! No one should do
Wizard 101
predator
was
hunting.
the shit in my
Nobody.
day,
I
middle
fucking hate
school.
that it's a...
Hi, Melina. Melina. I keep calling you Melina. I know it's Melina. Wizards 101. That's the OG MMO. Actually, OG. Listen, guys, I hate to do this, but you know what I said earlier? That if I'm not sipping, I'm peeing. I have to go pee. So I'll be right back. Coming up next, a still image of the YMCA Youth Soccer League schedule for the next 7 weeks. Big Man comic for peak shit for teens in the aughts, but sadly he is a pedo and a lolicon freak. Ew! Yeah, I love Vaporwave. Okay, we're done with... We're in the Vaporwave. We're getting back to the brain rot.
Fucking thing on the internet. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, and disavowing it as dangerous and gross, but that's not purity testing.
I don't know. I heard
And
someone
rape
saying the
jokes
Lena
aren't
leaks in
dangerous
this
and
earlier,
gross.
and I think they were talking about the Destiny shit.
One's a joke, the other's
So why would
spreading
different
an
Melena?
actual mindset.
You don't think casual rape jokes spreads a dangerous mindset?
No, because they're jokes.
I think they were talking about a
now,
different
if it's a
Melena. I was
guy
like, wait a
using
minute,
joke
what
to
is...
hide that they're a rapist, sure. But anyways, you ever done predator hunting or victim advocacy? Yes or no? I can't speak to that, dude.
How do you know a guy is joking about rape isn't hiding he's a rapist, especially if he's willing to joke about the very thing that you're trying to prevent from happening to people?
We should have like a show to determine rapes, like a
like a review of
ultimate-
some kind?
It's
Like
called.
an
It's
ultimate
like a
rape
like.
review?
Yeah.
I almost knocked over my team. I'm just an elf. I'm just an elf, okay? I'm just an elf.
Yeah, there's like
I'm
a
just
show.
here to
you know,
vibe,
I don't
okay?
know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm just here to vibe. I'm just an elf.
They're like a loud pack of idiot bitches, and I'm sick of them already. She just doesn't have the vernacular that she thinks she possesses.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about these people anymore, other than they're fucking idiots. They're a loud pack of idiot bitches. All I have to say to Lyle Convoy is...
Pretty much, I will let Gemma know that she is a fat cunt.
Yeah, I think there's
Greg,
there's
can
some-
you,
saying
Greg,
I'm trying to
can you
get
send me
monetized.
the thing? Can you send me our soy rape review thing that somebody
You
made?
have a soy-
We have a soy like Google Docy like sexual assault review.
Oh my god.
Somebody made that shit.
Yeah, I'm just an elf eating a quarter pounder and listening
okay.
to grown ass white men
I think what
online.
we should do. I think Nicholas Stewart should take it up to another level and just start like rating rapes.
I will. So I am gonna just highlight something real quick. Gilded Poo sent me the ability to show this, so I'm going to show this. Gilded Poo has sent me DMs between him and Malcolm.
Here we go. This is what I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna fuck what these loud pack of idiot bitches have to say about it, but this is the whole reason that I'm here, okay? This is the whole fucking reason, alright? Poopot, are you just making the claim my server rated you? No, I only ever said Lyle's kittens were coming in, which they did, and they're welcome to do. Okay, so just Simon, alright. I didn't know you had your own server, and anyone that's joined, I assumed, came from Lyle. I was asking because I was about to actually order a raid in my announcements to make the point. Oh, so you admit you were going to raid my server. Officer, he is right there. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Gentlemen, we are dealing with someone here who has absolutely no life.
Pooja, what is this behavior?
Pooja, what is this behavior?
Like, it's just, I...
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up.
Okay. So this officer, wee woo, right there, that one right there. Oh, okay. Let's keep going.
Gilded Poo, are you making the claim my server raided yours? No.
We've already read this, and these people are illiterate,
You had
so...
your own server. Pooh's saying, I was asking because I was actually about... No. Malcolm, you would admit you're gonna raid my
Thank
server.
you. Yeah, I do
Officer,
love my
he's right
soundboard.
here. Again,
What the fuck is a
appreciate
rape
Malcolm
review? Yeah, no, what the
for
fuck is a rape review?
I like Malcolm. I like
What are
Cyan
they
Malcolm.
reviewing? Technique?
I'm such
Because they all come across
crazy
as
person
rapists
for
to
liking
me.
people, I guess now. Was I added in something? Memes?
They looking for fucking
Oh,
pointers?
Okay. What was I just added?
Dude, I'm literally trapped to having to watch yo shit.
All right, chat. We're gonna be playing something.
Welcome. It's fucking Dragon's evil.
Okay, we're getting to...
Discord. Shout outs.
Why you gotta out Len like that? Dang.
Shout out to everyone's favorite twink, Len. Yes, the metal pipe is there. Continuing.
How did I not die?
Lio goes on to say this.
Yes or no, please, I
wanted to see if I was powerful enough to twist her mind. It was a mind thing. She got mind screwed by me, and it worked.
Sure, Faugi likes Cy and Malcolm. I don't know who's Faugi. It's giving 3 out of 10. Even funny voices couldn't make this miscarriage story fun. Yeah, 100%.
I am not a predator hunter or...
Yen was a bitch in Malcolm's last stream of being a kitten. Tell me something I don't know. Yen is always a bitch. Okay.
Victim advocate. And I've made that clear this entire time. I'm an entertainer, just as I said. Answer my question now?
Hey, yeah, cool. Then you should shut up about me forever by your own value. Yes.
Wait, if you're not a victim advocate, why do we care about rape jokes?
Because rape... What the fuck do you mean, why do we care about rape jokes? What do you mean? What do you...
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Because they're gauche. They're gross. It's just not chill. It's not the vibe. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. Okay.
Like, am I stupid reading between the lines of that one? It's like, why do we care about rape jokes if you're not a victim advocate?
So is this all for content?
Saya says they are a voice for victims. Can somebody link that to me?
If you know how I feel, why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying.
Okay, one last sound to really sum up. What do you mean? Okay, I'm crashing out. Yeah, white man who don't understand how context and situation and timing of usage are what makes an offensive thing funny and not the offensive thing itself. Yes! Yes! It gives, like, those kids who join, like, Call of Duty servers and just shout the N-word over and over and over again. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay.
I would, because I've seen that said multiple times. If somebody can link that to me, I would be greatly appreciated. You can send it in.
I'm going to... Okay, listen. I might be gay about it, but it might just be them saying it as a fucking meme. I don't know. Because I've done that before. Like...
Melina said, hang on. No, I guess that's what he's saying. That's the only thing that I can surmise from this, is that he's openly saying, holding on to my last shred of sanity. Yeah, mine's gone. Mine's fucking gone. My sanity is, it's gone. It's just, Pooja,
what is this behavior?
like, I don't understand it. That's the only thing that I can. Okay.
Maybe they didn't mean
What
it.
the fuck?
I guess that's what he's
You
saying.
can still be upset about it and not be an advocate. I will.
Okay.
I will say that that's perfectly
my
fine.
fucking God.
I personally think
Fair
that's
enough.
perfectly fine to be.
I'm just curious. I'm just asking questions, chat. I'm just asking questions. I'm more focused on this blue fucking dragon, dude.
Gilded, if you could send me a timestamp to that, I'll be fine.
man?
If
What do you mean
send
it's
me a link with a timestamp,
No,
I will
I
go
was at
through it.
2/3.
Does it kill you?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I hate this thing.
Let's see. Why?
What are you
Sai
saying?
goes on to say.
Or are double standards the only actual standards you have?
What do you mean?
Sai.
What do you
people
mean?
have to be a predator hunter or
What do you
victim
mean?
advocate to hold ethical positions?
Okay, let's see. Do people have to be a predator hunter or victim advocate to hold ethical opinions? Respond. Be your own values. By your own values, you should do X. Why? The smart, independent woman, everyone. Do people have to be a predator hunter or victim advocate to hold ethical positions? I don't need to do a video on Lily to heavily criticize you for being dumb enough to give her cover. Womp womp. The guys playing video games can make it look like they don't. They totally don't care at all about this. Yeah. To quote Malcolm, I really don't give a shit about this whole like jerk off competition about who cares less. I don't care. I don't care about that. It's cringe. It's loser shit. It's I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care more. It's loser shit. It's fucking loser shit. This is what losers do. Let's see. I don't need to do a video on Lily. Blah, blah, blah. How do you know a guy joking about rape isn't hiding he's a rapist, especially if he's willing to joke about the very thing you're trying to prevent from happening to people? Gilded responds with a rape joke.
Positions. Completely fair.
Yeah, if they didn't care, they wouldn't be
Yeah,
on stream.
fair. I'll give it a fairness on that one.
By your own values, you should.
Listen. Okay, these people. Look at us, we're so cool. We don't care about being slighted by this lesbian. We're not secretly mauling behind a screen, guys. We swear. I swear. I'm so... But I've had enough of these beasts.
Shut your fucking mouth. I've had enough of you, you beast. Beast.
Yeah, these overgrown teenage boys, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. And you can be like, oh, well, Guild is just a troll. Guild is just a troll. Why do you care what a troll says? Guild is just a troll. Like, I don't give a shit if Gilded is just a troll. I give a shit that, like, why are you okay with that? Yeah, we are done liking each other and having more stuff to say. I don't give a shit if Gilded thinks he's just a troll. He's still saying and doing stupid shit. He's still being a fucking asshole. And I find nothing entertaining about his trolling. And I don't understand why you do either, because I think they are. They're literally like, oh wait, hold on, I think this one. Yeah. They're literally but like, I don't understand why Gilded is like this. Like, I think this is cringe. Like, dude, you're a father. Act your fucking age, dude. Thank you. You missed the start of the stream when I was doing my makeup on stream. But this is me with a no makeup look.
Do X. Y. The smart, independent woman, everyone. Oy vey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's winning. He's gonna win credits with Sai with that one. Granted, the marketplace of ideas here is like a fucking.
It's bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Bottom of the barrel right now.
Time to get rid of
Yeah.
the poop chester. Yeah.
You read the next one, Diesel.
I don't need to do it. Wait, oh,
That one
hold
clip
on.
from Smiling
Yes, this one.
Friends.
And then the one after.
Yeah.
Which one? Wait, Aura. Which one? I can probably find it on Blurb. Hold on. Which one are you talking about? I need to know. Okay. Yeah, everything from Smiling Friends is a fucking banger. I need more. Oh yeah, this. I found it. I fucking found it. Hold on. I now know exactly which one you're talking about. Let me find it really quickly here. I need a Jamie. I don't know who Jamie is. I don't know who any of these people are. Yeah, like literally, I know exactly it's this clip.
So another great thing about life is making new friends. Anyone can be your friend, even that guy. Hello there, I'm Pim. Would you like to be our friend?
Whoa! What the f, dude? Don't touch me!
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Dude, what the f? Why are you f***ing here, man? You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
Well, I mean, I'm not that old.
Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
Dude, what the f? Why are you f***ing here, man? You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
Yeah, that's getting added to the soundboard.
I don't need to do a video on Lily to heavily criticize you for being dumb enough to give her a cover. Womp womp. Then Gilded Pooh says, I choose rape. Not because it's easy, but because he did that as a JFK thing. I choose not to do rape. Oh, I guess I'm Australian.
That's the worst JFK impersonation I've ever heard in my life. Actually, that JFK impersonation is probably the biggest crime on the stream today. Yeah, exactly.
Not because it is easy, but because I am hard.
I disavow.
I disavow, yeah.
So do I, but I put a lot of effort into that.
You did. You put.
That was a lot of effort. Okay. You say so. I think a blind and deaf orangutan could do a better JFK impersonation.
You put an uncomfortable amount of effort into it. I am incredibly uncomfortable.
Okay.
I don't like that. Sai goes on to say, you are the one that says that you want to prevent people from being preyed upon sexually and foster an environment that isn't conducive to that.
Hold on, I'm responding to chat.
What are you responding to chat? Is
Well,
chat making fun of
I'm
you?
having a separate conversation.
What's the separate conversation?
Wait, question.
People
Which
were
horse did you
asking
bet
why
on?
this didn't. Listen, man, I don't even really know what's going on right now. They're just running in circles.
All right, wait. What's the name of the horse? What are the names of the horse?
The horse that...
I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
That's how I'm feeling right now.
I think this guy's a lost cause.
That's going in the... Yeah, that's going into the soundboard. Hold on. I'm adding that one. I think this guy's a lost cause. Alright, there's one more I want to try out.
This is the most obnoxious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah, adding that one too. That one's going there. Yeah. This is heavy, this is deep, this is profound.
That's winning right now is hold on, I think I can we just skip the
I'll
race,
literally
tell
pick
you.
the next horse to win, and you're gonna
I
win.
don't
money.
even think I can pick the horse. My horse came in second.
Oh, well.
Your horse sucks.
Wait, you
Is
can't
that a
even
winner?
pick the horse?
My
the
horse's
point
name
of the
is
game?
Goldship. No, you develop a team because you
Biggest thing you have.
Seriously. He's not even gambling. He's not making money off of it.
I haven't
Lio in my chat like a few weeks
Okay.
ago, and I'm just like, guys, do I have to be the adult here? You either get in a call or you both shut the fuck up. And they were both like, I'm not gonna get in. You
Well,
know,
that's
Lio was like,
stupid.
Lio's like, oh, you know, I'll do it. And Sai's like, I'm not gonna get into a call with Lio. And I'm like, okay, I guess
is-
we're at an impasse.
Why not get in a call with Lio? Lio's
okay,
kind of
okay,
like
okay.
I feel like he'd be easy to debate rape.
I will say this in defense of Sai. I am saying this.
Okay.
Sai is the one that offered to get into the call this time around. Lio has
Right.
refused. I am
So now it's a reverse.
Now,
Now
I was
it's
just
Sai
about
wants
to
to
say,
do the
in
call.
Okay, so
complete
now both
defense
of
of
them don't
Sai.
want to get in a
In
fucking
complete
call.
Apparently,
defense of Sai, it's the
sites,
reverse.
How do they retain viewership? I have no idea. I have no idea because you know what?
This is the most obnoxious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Lio has some
Yes.
other stuff going on where
Lio
he's
has some
like,
personal stuff that he has to deal with.
Some personal stuff. Understood. That's more important.
Yeah.
yeah, it's but I do think he wanted to get into a call before all this.
Yes.
And to be fair,
I
Sai
definitely
has
need to
gotten
see
a
that
call with
happen
Vlad,
now.
and she's gotten a call with
I
me.
definitely need to see that happen.
I will say this.
I don't
Here,
know.
I'll say this
my
right
stream
now.
is amazing. I
If
have
they
10 viewers.
want to do it right now, they can do it right now.
Nah, dude, I'm more of a moderator for this because I don't care on either side at this point. Do it on my stream. Give me money.
I literally don't even know or care about any of these people.
I
literally don't know who they are.
I'm mega lolling them.
I am putting it out there. Yes, I do know Lio joined our stage room and Sai did refuse to join today. But I am putting it out there that if Sai and Lio can come to a agreement to do
What
it
is this,
right
North,
now,
North versus South Korea?
I'll
What the
let
fuck
it.
is going on?
If it happens, it happens, and I'll set it up.
There are
that
good
way.
people on both sides. There are good people on both
Good
sides.
people on both sides.
And you want to
Kim
know what?
Jong-un.
I'll
These
even
people are
and-
terrible at
To be
impressions.
very fair, I would grab Malcolm. I'd ask Malcolm if he's comfortable coming in with us as well. So it does. So like, because Chris doesn't give a shit. He will make fun of Lio in every way completely possible.
Yeah.
Diesel has no stake in the game. I personally just want this done with and to be friendly with both of them after the end of this.
Oh yeah, this is gonna this is definitely gonna achieve that.
Yeah.
Why get in a call?
That's right.
Hold on. I just saw the
Balji
dumbest
and
comment
Beckett
of all time.
kittens
Why get in a call with
confirmed.
people in a community known for recording people without consent? Are you retarded? We are all streamers. This would not be fucking in a private call. This is gonna be blood sports. Are you retarded? This is how stupid
love
these
some
fucking
blood
people
sports.
are.
I will say this. I will say this wholeheartedly. I said personally that I wouldn't record it for content initially. I said I didn't care if it was content or not. Which
I want to moderate it.
Diesel will make
I wanna
fun of
moderate
me
it. That's what I wanna do.
incessantly for. I just wanted this thing fucking
I wanna
squashed and
moderate
the
it.
two of them to yell at each other. Personally,
Get away from it,
I
Becky.
would
Get away.
rather
I
it
think
just
that
be
I
done
would be a
with.
great
You're
moderator
gonna
of this.
not record another call in the future, and then that person is gonna be
Yes.
like, "Fauci said this.
I've
I'm gonna
already
get
done
to
that
go.
multiple times
I told
already.
you so. I told you so. I know it's already
I
happened.
know Lio has refused Malcolm. I literally said I would do it here, and Malcolm could be here with
Me? Poke the lion? I don't think so. I would.
There's no way I'm gonna play fair. No way.
Yeah, no one's answering the question of why people actually fucking like Lio. Why do people like this dude? Why? What? Does he give you? Is he paying you? Does he give you free weed? What is happening? What is happening here? I don't. What is the appeal? what is the appeal with this? I don't see it. I don't know what the appeal is.
To me, Beckett and Diesel if he wants, and we can be.
I'm going to be honest.
secret
I was
jury.
annoyed last. I was annoyed last night. I'm kind of just. I don't care. Like at this point, I think it's funny. I think it's funny that like I don't know why Sai and Lio decided to like duke it
Is
out in your
Lio
fucking
their
Discord. I think it's incredibly fucking retarded.
Dude, I thought the ACC died, but apparently it's back. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
apparently we're doing this again.
This is peak ACC. Money!
But again, I will continue. Chat, I have looked at the stream chat. We are not going into it. There's too much going on. Oh, cool. Let's see.
I'm going to reattach this one.
Yep.
It's driving me insane.
Okay, no, it's you.
Yeah, you are the one who says you do want to prevent people from being preyed upon sexually and foster an environment that is very conductive to that.
Yep, I do, and I've regularly talked about Lily in my spaces. That has nothing to do with you being an inconsistent freak that's been shielding her because you're mad at her Steven Universe takes. It's actually pathetic.
Oh, cool. So you've been talking about her. So what's the battle plan? What exactly are you doing about Lily Orchard then? Currently, how are you helping her victims?
Oh my god! What are you doing? The fight against the pedophile.
Listen, man, unless you're gonna like put Lily Orchard 6 feet under, okay, or put her in handcuffs, there's literally nothing. Literally nobody is doing anything, okay? None of it is gonna matter at all.
I love that. I love it. What are you doing about the retarded pedophile that likes to make movie reviews?
This about
go on.
Talking to her? To whom? Are you high or just dumb?
It was a typo. Disavow.
Gonna go out on a limb and say the reason that people like Lio is because he gives the illusion of him changing and growing by accepting their criticisms, but never actually changing. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you might be right, but there has to be an initial draw that convinces them to actually like offer those criticisms in the first place. What is the initial draw? I just, oh god, I lost my ear pod. Oh no, but I'm gonna take it off anyways because I need to do this. Ugh, gross, yuck, yucky. I hate spirit gum, but it's all I have right now, and I really want to attach this to my ear. Maybe the initial draw is he is an artist and might make them free stuff. If it's literally just that, like I don't understand. What is happening? Why won't this go on my ear? Hold on. What's stopping this from going on my ear? Okay, here we go. Okay. But his art is I've never actually even the elf ear doesn't want to hear this nonsense anymore. That's surreal. What is this? I need to look at my something a little bit easier. Oh, let me look at this. Okay. Okay. Comic card shop refugees. I need to hear those stories. Fixed it. Why do they look so uneven when I look at the stream? Am I just tilting my head? What the fuck is happening? No, it looks super even to me. Okay. There we go. Look at us. We're living, laughing, we're loving. Okay, we're living, laughing, and loving. We're living, laughing, and loving. We're live, laugh, loving.
Oh, the slur. Read it again.
That's crazy.
Why would you disavow a slur, dude?
It was retard for those of you that are second monitoring this.
And just picture this like a podcast. If you're like walking around the waste, like how Null does it, you know, he always records like he's recording for a podcast if the world ends, you know.
I'm very sorry.
Sai.
I really hope that
You're listening to this while walking outside.
No!
Sai, I know you're DMing me right
I
now.
died
I'm
again.
not pulling it up on stream.
I died again.
Wait, what are we doing? Wait, what? No.
I have literally been defending you by criticizing Lio.
You've just been
Like,
laughing at this.
To be clear, like, other than giving some law pointers, all of us think Lio's retarded for this as well. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
It was.
I think he reminds me of others in the garage hit fandom, like friends they have in real life are lacking the straight for that participation. That's my theory anyway. You know, mall ninja types wear stupid hats all the time that they never wash, fantasize about stopping muggers with samurai swords and the social skills. Yeah. Either way, I suspect something is going on that we aren't seeing from the outside 100%. He's got to have some dirt on them. Either that or it's some fucking cult shit. Like, this is some cult behavior.
I've heard nothing but negative things about Lio. I don't like Lio at all. The only time that I've had an interaction with him is when he did like an April Fool's joke about me, but then he made it like cringe.
I'm being very legit. I am defending when I think Lio is out of line.
This is so dumb.
If I'm evil and don't value you, why am I defending you? Why would I not just run a bully stream on you?
That's fucking good.
You stupid fucking dragon!
Bitches.
If I may ponder my orb, as Malcolm does, maybe Jar saying everyone has dirt on each other in the commenting community is in fact very true. I believe that. But you can rest assured that nobody has dirt on me because I do not make mistakes.
I have nothing to worry about. I have one up on everyone in the house, if not more.
I have nothing to worry about. Maybe. I'm a clean queen. The biggest criticism anyone can make of me. The biggest criticism is that I'm a gooner. Alright? And if you follow me on Blue Sky, you know that I'm very open about being a gooner. The biggest gripe anyone can make about me is that I'm a gooner. And I own that. I own being a filthy little pervert, and I'm okay with it.
This is for Rachel, you big fat white.
My criticism is you're not wearing cute bras. I'm not wearing a bra. That's something else.
White, nasty, smelling fat bitch. Why you took me off the motherfucking schedule with your trifling, dirty, white, racist ass, big fat bitch.
Sorry. I actually love the City Girls. I need to... Hold on. We're gonna jam out for a second. We're having a jam sesh. We're having a jam sesh. Listen, today it's workout clothes and baseball caps, okay?
This is for Rachel, you big fat white, nasty, smelling fat bitch.
Why you took me off the motherfucking schedule with your trifling, dirty, white, racist ass, big fat bitch? You don't look for body ass bitch. I'm coming up there, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, bitch. And don't even call police today, cause I'm gonna come up there unexpected and I'm gonna bring your motherfucking ass, bitch. I'm gonna beat beat the fuck out of you, bitch.
Cause you did that on purpose with your
laundry racist white ass.
Being her, bitch. Watch, I'm coming up try to fuck you up, bitch. I'm telling you, watch. I know what kind of car you drive. I'm gonna wait on you and I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch. Cause I'm gonna show you not to play with Jasmine Collins' money, bitch. That's the first thing you did. And you got me fucked up.
My blue sky is Gape Newell. Gape Newell. Like Gabe Newell, but Gape. Or just seska.bsky.social. But there's porn. It's not safe for work. My blue sky is very not safe for work. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Cause bitch, I told you what the fuck was going on. You white motherfuckers hate to see black people doing good or doing anything for their motherfucking selves. Ugly fat white bitch. Watch, I'm telling you, I'm coming up out to beat your motherfucking ass. Being her smelling white dog smelling ass bitch. Watch, I come
This is my favorite song.
You got me fucked up. So I should have found try to do that old Andre ass shit. Bitch, you was Andre the first day I came up there talking about the bitch that had on pajamas, but you walking around her in some $10 ass jeans on. Dirty,
Just like
white bitch.
Sit up there behind the counter smelling like cheese, bitch. Sticky fat white ass bitch. I can't keep the cadence right.
I'm telling you, you better remember who I am, cause bitch, you gonna run when you see me, cause I'm coming to fuck you up, bitch. Wanna sit up here and play with me about my motherfucking money? You wanna play about my motherfucking money, bitch? You gonna sit up here and try to do that? Bitch, little do you know. Little do you know, I know enough people watch. I'm coming to fuck you up. I promise you that.
That's enough.
I promise you, I'm coming to fuck.
Back into the slap trough.
Done. That was such a good time.
All right.
Not you, Saya.
Go
I'm talking
go
about the
on
dragon.
to say the Lio stuff.
Rape jokes are wrong, but being
Yes,
a
rape
weirdo
jokes
about
are
someone's
wrong.
kid is okay. Amazing. Ask Courtney.
Courtney sucks. Wow, shocking.
Okay, hold up. I have the clip. Watch it from 136. Okay, did you actually send the clip? Okay, here we go.
Natural endpoint.
Oh, I just told him to go to Lio's server and tell them all that Lio doesn't care about Lily Orchard's victims, as he's claiming.
God, 20 minutes
Good
back
time
in.
to come
This
back,
is
I suppose.
terrible timing. We need to optimize DPS more.
I did say my whole job
Well,
was laughing at
I'm
retards on the
optimizing
internet, and this
defense.
and thinking
I know, that's the
disavow.
problem.
We
This thing
disavow.
has like
I'm gonna
such
mute
fucking
them.
attack rate.
We disavow.
Oh, there you go. In fact, I even made it one better. Lio doesn't care about Lily Orchard's victims, and neither does anyone else. Welcome to the internet.
amazing.
Yeah, because nobody actually cares.
Oh, you're so
And you know what's
tough.
gonna
You're so
and you know what's
brave.
gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen too? This is gonna be
Hmm.
the reply. Oh, look, it's gilded being gilded. That's gonna be the whole reply.
Well, it's good to know that Lio tolerates that in his community.
Oh no, I was wrong. I take it back. Somebody said, "How's the stream, lol?"
I'm sure they'll all enjoy watching it back later.
Yeah, they got the lube.
Malcolm, are you gonna edit this one?
I
Sorry, I started disassociating
yeah, it's
for a
gonna take
second.
me a little bit to censor out all the
Something you need
the
to know
rapes
is that
and
when I'm like engaging in content like this for a while, every now and then I'm just gonna like fully like just stare at something and then I'm gonna disassociate for about 10 minutes. And I do apologize for that.
the R words and
I listen, Chad. I'm trying to listen to this to hear when Sai specifically says she cares or speaks for victims.
the kill and the pedophile. It'll take me a minute. I mean, I will. It's just gonna, it'll be a little bit of a
We love our king,
time-consuming task. I do have to
Malcolm.
go to the club tonight, so maybe I'll do that a little bit later.
Ooh.
We love our king, Malcolm.
The what?
The
He's the
club
best.
where we're all fam. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't think he's
Oh.
been to a club ever.
The club where we are in the club, we are all fam. Are you racist? Are you racist? In the club, we are all family. Like,
Oh, a club.
Yeah, the club. Where we're all fam.
they reacted to the
doesn't
poopy
know.
side.
Oh.
They did.
I don't speak
They did,
Zoomer.
yeah.
No, well, that's unfortunate.
Also,
okay.
Point of order. That is not Zoomer. That is millennial. Broad City is very, very defined as a millennial comic, and that is what it is referencing. Okay? No, absolutely not. This is from Broad City, which is a millennial comedy. My culture is not your costume. My culture is not your costume. This is millennial humor,
Crashing.
not Gen Z.
Watch this. Hey! Hey! Do you know them? No. But in the club, we all fam. What? In the club, we all fam. I don't...
In the club, we are all family.
Are you racist? It's 2016. What?
Yeah, this was 2016. Gen Z was still in middle school. Fuck you. My culture is not your costume.
I didn't say...
My culture is not your costume.
All right, so am I crazy? Did I miss the point where she says I speak for victims? And I fucking stupid right now? Am I incredibly stupid? I do.
Yeah, imagine not knowing about Rhapsody. Rhapsody's fucking great.
But
Okay, I didn't hear it yet, so I'm gonna listen to it. Oh, you guys are muted on my end because I've had them muted. Hold up.
Oh, a club.
Yeah, the club, you know, where we're all fam, you know?
He doesn't know.
Oh.
I don't speak Zoomer.
Okay, 53.
It's not humor. It's millennial humor.
Oh,
It
well,
is.
that's unfortunate.
It's millennial. Okay. It is I'm an Alana. I'm an Alana Glazer all day long. All right. I'm gonna get glazed by Alana Glazer. Okay. It is millennial humor. All right. Gen Z was not able to go to the club when this came out, so this is millennial humor. My culture is not your costume. Stolen valor. Okay.
But yeah, so I'm confused. What's the edgy take with pointing out that nobody actually cares about the victims? Where's the edgy take in that?
Well, isn't that well, first, isn't that Lyo's whole community built around helping victims? And second, it's just a fucking edgy thing to say because you think you're upsetting people and you think you're so fucking tough when you're
I don't
just like
I don't think that's edgy. I don't think that's edgy.
You're
I
just
think
an
that's
overgrown
factually-
frat boy.
I think that's factually the case. I think that's actually
Oh.
true.
I think it's factual that you're a father.
Yeah, I think it's about
Sai, I love you. I love you, Sai. This is literally Sai is eating them up. Like it's so funny to me. It's I think it's factually you're a father. Like Sai is
So I know that was eating them up. Rightfully so. I'm glad it did. You know, I don't want them feeling good. I want them to feel like shit. So hopefully they did.
Okay.
out in the same
Yeah.
vein.
I think it's factual that you have a kid.
I think
Yeah.
I think you care as much about the victims as Lyo does.
Oh, that's an interesting statement to make, yeah.
Sai's great rocking him.
I mean, am I
so
wrong?
funny.
You are.
Sai's
Okay,
hilarious.
have you given the victims money? No,
I would
Okay.
have if she didn't crash out on me and left my community and then and is now
She said I was wrong. Okay, that's Gilda. This is fucking stupid. Gilda, this is implying she cares about victims. Yes, I 30.
Yeah, literally. No, literally. We love you, Malcolm. You're a king. Speaking of, I think you just someone DM'd me. Oh no, I just got tagged in Cast Bonita. Why is somebody tagging me in Cast Bonita? Willie Weil is the OG pirate of the pirate something. What is happening here? Who is Willie? Wait, somebody's messaging me about something, and I need to see what the fuck is happening here. Who is tagging me? Oh my god, okay, somebody tagged me in something in Casa Bonita, and I need to scroll, and I can't find where it was. Oh god, oh wait, here it is. It was Milena. Milena, what did you tag me in? Oh no, okay.
Listen, she can care about victims but not speak for them. What the fuck? No, that's not what she said. You can listen. I care about victims, but I don't say I speak for them. That was not what was said. It's not being the same. It's and as Chad says, it's not the same as being a voice for victims. I just got like secondhand brain damage. Holy shit!
What the fuck? I didn't know.
What's with all the "you're the father" stuff? That's like fucking.
So
because
size
stop
says
acting
that it
ignorant.
shouldn't be a problem.
Stop acting ignorant. You know exactly what is meant when we point out that Lio is a father or that Gilded is a father. We're pointing out that they should be more mature and less juvenile. We're pointing out that if they're old enough to have a child, they should be acting like a goddamn adult. And then they start crashing out about it. And now we're just pointing it out because it makes them crash out. Because that's really funny.
To highlight that Vlad is a father. Hold up, I never heard anything about a voice for victims. Gilded, that was the thing that came up multiple times. You said I had the voice clip. Do I hop on call? Johnny, what are you doing? I was talking about what Chris said.
I don't even remember what I said.
I don't know what he said. All right, we're continuing on. But yes.
Wait, you didn't answer my question.
Okay, so here's what it is. Sai thinks it is okay to point out that Vlad is a father because it upsets him. Now, to be fair, I do want to say this, and I would say this to Sai as well. I haven't gotten the chance to, but I will say it as well. I personally get more offended by it than Vlad does. I get offended by it because
I think you're expecting too much from a guy who's defending the poop jester. Probably, yeah, probably. I'm expecting basic reading comprehension skills,
children,
and basic logic skills. Like I'm expecting to be able to follow their own arguments from one. For people who spend the rest of their life making fun of somebody, like spend their entire life making fun of somebody, like that's their career. Yeah, it is stupid. It's a loud pack of idiot bitches. Okay.
They're like a loud pack of idiot bitches, and I'm sick of them already.
Being involved in someone else's rhetoric. Because what that extends to, and I keep hearing it over and over and over, is the fact that people then infer that Vlad is a abusive person to his child. And I don't like that because you have no proof of that. Chris said if she wants to bully tards and doesn't care, then why does she get upset about rape? Look, yep, okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I was just asking a question.
Yeah, wait, what was the question?
Don't worry about it.
The clip in question was about her being upset about the bullying people versus the rape jokes and things like that. Again, I personally do not like the talk about Gilded's child, and I really don't like it. I personally think it's in bad taste. That's me.
Yeah, without the extra added context that it like kind of gets under his skin or whatever, it kind of sounds like a threat.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't even get under his skin. But it like this is the wild thing. It annoys everyone else, not Vlad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when it's one of those things. It's like, leave people's families out of it. I will say, like, I think it's distasteful, but like, I don't think it's like a hard line. I don't think I've I've generally said I think that's pretty shitty if you're like on the more wokey side where you're meant to care about people, like why you bring people's kids in. But I'm like, if Vlad doesn't care, it's kind of whatever.
And I will say, and I have actually said this to Sai. I don't think that it's
Sorry, I'm
abnormal
also
to be
trying to clean
uncomfortable
up
by
my
the rape
blue
jokes.
sky here, so it's
I'm
less
uncomfortable
hardcore
by them.
pornography.
I think that that's fine to have that line. So if it doesn't bother him, what's the point? The point is that there's no reason to do it, right?
Well,
you are baiting
is-
baiting other people to make it. Sorry to cut you off, but it's the same way when you perpetuate the idea that Lio was a groomer and Lio did the found family for sexual gratification, even though nobody has ever said that except Peaches.
Well, okay,
I think
so
the found
with
family
the
is-
Vlad stuff, it's
I
because
was
it's
saying that the found family was for that Simpsons guy. The Simpsons meme. Hold on. I was saying that Lyle convoyed the Discord family for sexual gratification. Yeah. Leave people's Leave people. Where are my pearls? I need to clutch my pearls. Okay. I don't have my pearls in here, so I'm gonna use this. Okay. This is gonna be these are gonna be pearls for now. Okay. These are pearls. We're gonna pretend we're playing pretend. Okay. Leave people's families out of it. Wouldn't it be so funny if this person got raped? Like, come on. Be so fucking for real. Like, you're not. Just stop acting so fucking sanctimonious when it's pretentious. It's sanctimonious. It's cringe. They're a loud pack of idiot bitches. And none of these people should be allowed to vote.
the standard thing. It's you generally don't do this, and this is why if you look back at like older streams, like there's a stream with Nick Fuentes fighting with Ethan Ralph, and Ralph brings up Fuentes' sister dating a black guy, and it's like everyone is just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why the fuck are you bringing up Nick's sister? On both sides, because you kind of just don't do that. You don't bring in people's family members to things. It's like, and the normalization of that is a little bit iffy, especially in communities where like somebody might go, oh, well, you know, that family member might be a target for something. That's how people generally feel about it. So that's
I don't give a shit. Malcolm streaming? Oh my god, Malcolm streaming. Hold on, wait. Malcolm is streaming? I want to see what he's talking about. What's Malcolm talking about? Hold on.
Here.
Everyone go say hi to
DZ
Malcolm.
is here, of course. It's just Mora is here. Demon Flight is here. I already said that. I'm just repeating myself. Miss Jasmine's here. Solzy is here. Rodin is here.
I'm gonna say everyone on my stream says hi.
It's all right. You guys don't have to rally anymore.
Actually,
it's okay.
fuck
DZ
it.
has been elected.
It's been
My
4
new
hours.
employee.
We're gonna go raid.
MB Hughes,
We're gonna go raid
representing
Malcolm.
Twitch
I'm gonna
chat.
send you
Let's
guys
go.
over to Malcolm.
Let's go, lesbians.
We're gonna go
Miss
raid
Jasmine
him.
is
Okay?
here.
So let me do this.
Already said
How do I
that.
raid?
I'm just repeating myself. I'm crashing
Hold
out.
on.
Sorry, I need my emotional support soundboard. Oh boy. Emery is here. Succubus is here. Egg Sandwich is here. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. PMR Radio is here. Shadow Puppets is here.
Hold on.
Emery is here.
Channel.
Seska
We're
is here.
gonna go.
Caramelized Onions. Lola.
We're gonna
is-
go
I cannot
raid.
pronounce
Stay
your
in
name,
here because
but
I
you
want to
can
get
be
more
witness
most
for
people
getting
I
your
can to
bachelor's
get
degree, but I don't
to
know
go
how to pronounce your name
to
because
Malcolm, okay?
I
Hold on.
barely speak English. Everybody witness, please.
How do I raid in YouTube? I know how to do it in Twitch.
Melina is here. Rosie is here.
What's the
Cacti
raid
is
from?
here.
Okay, so let's head over to the
I
video.
know.
I
I'm
want
sorry.
to.
It's a little early in the morning. I'm
I want to
not
raid
usually awake this
from
early.
your channel.
Usually not awake this
Do
early.
your channel. Hold on, stay here,
guys,
stay
wow,
here
guys,
because
wow,
I want
guys.
to raid.
Huge week for gay people.
Customize.
Huge week for
I
gay
think.
people. Huge week.
How do I
Huge
raid?
week.
How the fuck do I raid?